Hello again, everybody. David Clary along with Mark Hayes, Preston Fetters, and Caleb Jackson here at the Wildcat Arena getting set for Oak Ridge High School basketball. The Wildcats and Lady Wildcats taking on another District 4 opponent in the Hardin Valley Hawks and Lady Hawks. In the next last week of the regular season here at the Wildcat Arena, we only have, after tonight, two more home ball games left. Monday and next Friday, and then we head to the district tournament. Shauna's not with us today, but Mark, I know you've got some more information about this first ball game featuring the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Hawks.
Thank you very much, David. Welcome once again to the Wildcat Arena and our coverage of Oak Ridge High School basketball here on Prep Radio. The Lady Wildcats lead off our coverage tonight in what most likely will be a preview of the Lady Wildcats' first round game of the District 4 tournament. Currently, Oak Ridge is in fourth place in the standings, one half game in front of Hardin Valley. The fourth place team plays the fifth place team in the first round. Hardin Valley is the fifth place team currently. With the victory Wednesday night over McMinn County, the Lady Wildcats can't finish lower than fifth place and still have an outside shot at third place. If the Lady Wildcats can win tonight over Hardin Valley, they will wrap up at least fourth place. And should they beat Lenoir City on Tuesday, if the Lady Panthers were to lose to Hardin Valley, Oak Ridge would finish third. There's a lot of ifs involved in there, but one thing is for sure, Oak Ridge needs to defeat Hardin Valley tonight. The Lady Wildcats defeated Hardin Valley in the first meeting of the season, 49-43 at Hardin Valley. It was the sixth straight win for the Lady Wildcats over the Lady Hawks. Hardin Valley's last win over Oak Ridge came in 2013 at Hardin Valley. Hardin Valley's last win here at Wildcat Arena came in 2012 when they beat Oak Ridge in a double overtime game. Oak Ridge leads the all-time series 13-6 since the first game back in 2009. This season, Hardin Valley is 11-12 on the season and 3-6 in district play. Their district wins have come against McMinn County twice and Ray County. Hardin Valley is coached by former Lady Wildcat and two-time Miss Basketball winner Jennifer Wilson Galloway. Jennifer is third on all-time Oak Ridge Lady Wildcat scoring list with 2,120 career points. It's always great to have Jennifer and her assistant coach, Father L.C. Wilson, at Wildcat Arena. Oak Ridge remaining schedule includes two more home games beginning on Monday against Cleveland and then again next Friday against Fulton. Oak Ridge will play their final road game on Tuesday against Lenoir City. We'll broadcast all three games on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. Tonight we're live here at Wildcat Arena facing the Hardin Valley Hawks. Our regular basketball sponsors for today's game are Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance, Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty, the Oak Ridge Utility District, the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic of Oak Ridge, Penn Bank of Oak Ridge, the Summit Medical Group, Bob's Wash and Fold, and the Fox Insurance Company. We'll take a break and return to the tip-off in a moment.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
I'm Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. I'm a proud graduate of Oak Ridge High School, class of 1982, and a member of the 1980 state championship football team. As a lifelong resident of Oak Ridge, I would love to put my knowledge of the area to work for you should you have any real estate needs. You can contact me at 865-919-5559 or at betsycolemanrealty.com. Thank you, and roll Wildcats roll.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site x-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We are a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena, where we're just moments away from the tip-off of the Lady Wildcats game with the Hardin Valley Lady Hawks. I want to remind everybody the postseason is just a few short days away, and in order for us to continue streaming live video, we must pay a rights fee to the TSSAA. The cost per game at the district and region tournaments is $200 per ball game. If you're interested in helping us broadcast these games, first from McMinn County and hopefully in the region tournament as well, you can contact me at dccatvoice@aol.com, or you can text me at 865-310-7207. Thank you very much for your support all season long watching our broadcasts. And in order for us to continue on, we have to pay the TSSAA. And Mark, I always hate that. I mean, we have to spend, so much money to get these games broadcast. And it's just, I call it blood money.
Yeah, I was just thinking, David, how many people ask you if your AOL.com is still a valid email address?
All the time. That was my original email address. I do have a couple other ones, but that's the one that I use primarily. We're about to go down to the floor and have the national anthem. The other night, Teresa Seals sung it from the balcony. I don't think she's going to do that tonight. We'll also have the starting lineups. We're live at the Wildcat Arena. It's Oak Ridge taking on the Hawks of Hardin Valley Academy. The fans are rolling in. Hopefully we'll have a good night. As I was telling Mark earlier, we have had very, very few home district Friday night ball games, but we do tonight, which is a good thing. And then we'll be home next Friday against the Fulton Falcons in a game which was originally. Here we're going to send it off here in a moment, and we'll have the national anthem. Mark?
Yeah, we're trying to see. The timing is always questionable. I think they're still trying to find the national anthem on a device.
Well, I can see the ROTC people are just now rolling in.
Wildcat Arena and Jill Pruden Court for tonight's district matchup between the Lady Hawks of Hardin Valley and your Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats. At this time, we ask that you please rise as the Oak Ridge High School NJROTC program led by Chief Ryan Nichols presents our colors and will be followed by the playing of our national anthem. NJROTC program. And now for the starting lineups for tonight's matchup. We will begin with the visiting Lady Hawks. Starting first, a junior guard, number 11, Marley Edwards. Starting next, a sophomore guard, number 12, Sarah Galloway. Starting forward, a sophomore, number 23, Elena Lineberry. A junior guard, number 25, Holly Lindsay. And a sophomore forward, number 34, Audrey Ryan. And now the starting lineup for your Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats. A senior forward, a 6'4" senior forward, number 15, Evelyn Eubanks. A 5'10" freshman forward, number 31, Alani Mitchell. A 5'5" senior guard, number 5, Avea Mitchell. A junior guard, number 14, Honesty Thompson. And a 5'8" junior guard, number 22, Janaea Pippins.
And we're about to have basketball for you here from the Wildcat Arena. Oak Ridge taking on the Lady Hawks of Hardin Valley. As Mark mentioned earlier, Hardin Valley is coached by Jennifer Wilson Galloway, who is the former Miss Basketball here at Oak Ridge High School. As we're about to have Evelyn Eubanks jump for the Lady Wildcats, wearing their all-white jerseys against the Lady Hawks. And we are about to get set. The official steps up and up, controlled by Oak Ridge. And we are underway once again. The Lady Wildcats moving left to right, as you're watching, down on the floor here at the Wildcat Arena, Jill Pruden Court. Oak Ridge working some motion in their offense, giving it up to Honesty Thompson, who swings the ball back out to the top. Avea thought about a three, will not get the shot off. Goes along the baseline to Evelyn Eubanks, back to the top to Honesty. Honesty drives to the top to Janaea Pippins, who drives in, cannot shoot, needs some help, backs it up once again to Avea Mitchell. Avea they're being aggressively guarded. And here's Janaea taking a shot off the glass. Good. Lady Wildcats take a 2-0 lead on a nice turnaround jumper by Janaea. And here come the Lady Hawks down the floor. Out to the top of the circle. Number 34 with the basketball. That's Ryan, Audrey Ryan. They work the ball. Lady Wildcats trying to win their second consecutive district ball game. Here's a deflected pass out of bounds, last touched by Janaea. Lady Wildcats knocked off Hardin Valley. We actually were very comfortably ahead in that ball game, but the Lady Hawks came charging back and made it a ball game in the fourth quarter. Lady Wildcats extend their zone out just a bit as they work the ball to the free throw line and kick it out for a three. Nope, she's not able to shoot it. Now they will from the top of the circle. It's up, good. And down the floor will come the Lady Wildcats, giving up that three at the top of the circle. 3-2 our score. Avea Mitchell for three, and she missed it. Rebound on the floor, picked up, and a jump ball is going to be called. Nope, they're just going to come out of there with the basketball. Janaea was fighting for it as they bring the ball down the floor. Hardin Valley on top by 1, 3-2. Bounce pass goes on the right block, out to the top of the key, and there's that corner three. This time it's no good. Not a whole lot of movement there. They get the rebound back up, good. Somebody didn't pick up that lady in the corner. Coach Tubbs told me the other day that they have been trying and working really hard to not give up those corner threes, but that three was wide open. Luckily, it didn't go in, but they got the rebound anyway. Oak Ridge really didn't react real well as the Lady Wildcats turn the ball over. Oak Ridge coming off of their last home game against Ray County, where they really did not play well at all. I mean, they struggled mightily. They looked pretty good on Wednesday night against McMinn County as the Lady Hawks have the basketball, top of the circle. As I mentioned, this could be a rematch, or actually a preview of what could be the first round district ball game in McMinn County coming up in about 10 days or so. They allowed her to drive in too far and missed a shot, though. Evelyn Eubanks with the rebound. Wildcats trail 5-2, 5:33 to play. We're in the first quarter. Avea Mitchell backs it up once again. Of course, they're not going to let Avea get much running space to shoot because, obviously she's our leading scorer. As Honesty takes a three, it's off the mark, no good. Evelyn battles for the rebound, needed to get that one, did not. Here come the Hawks moving right to left. Oak Ridge, a little impatient getting the ball inside. Here's a deflection and a steal, might be a layup. Here comes Oak Ridge's Avea Mitchell driving in for the shot, and good. Count it, and she is fouled.
Avea picks up her first 2 points of the night, David. Picking up the foul is number 12, Sarah Galloway. I'm assuming, is that Coach Galloway's daughter?
It most definitely is.
Yeah.
The other night, we had Andy Kelly's daughter playing for Ray County. As that shot is up, good, and we're tied. 5-5 our score, 5:05 to play. We're in the first period. Here come the Lady Hawks. No pressure in the rear court. They'll set up their offense. A little hand check there. They work the ball in with Ryan. She drives in against Alani, cannot shoot. Swings the ball and throws it away, and the Wildcats are going to get another layup. Right-handed this time. Good by Avea Mitchell, and the Lady Wildcats retake the lead 7-5.
Avea now with 5 points, David.
Coming into this game, Avea Mitchell obviously has been our leading scorer all season long as they kick it out to the top of the key. She dribbles in, free throw line jumper from the elbow is up, hits the rim, and drops in good, and we're tied. Avea coming into this game, 613 career points, and that's just in the 2 years that she's played for the Lady Wildcats. High pass saved by Honesty Thompson for three. She misfires again. 0 for 2 from three-point range, and here come the Lady Hawks down the floor. 7-7 our score, about halfway through the fourth quarter. Lady Wildcats come out and extend, and here's a deflection and a steal. If the Wildcats can hold on to it, they can. With the basketball will come Avea Mitchell. Lady Wildcats and Hardin Valley. They started playing in 2009. Lady Wildcats lead the all-time series as the Wildcats work the ball top of the circle. Janaea with it to Alani Mitchell. She launches a three. It's on its way. It's partially rejected. No good. She hit one of those against McMinn County on Wednesday night. You got to slow there. Too much penetration. She knocks it down. Got to get in the middle and cut off that middle part. We've seen that happen before, and that's just too easy. And Hardin Valley takes the lead once again, 9-7.
Sarah Galloway for Hardin Valley, David, has all but 2 of their points. She's got 7 points now.
Oak Ridge basketball. And Janaea has it and go off her fingertips. The Lady Wildcats played pretty well. I mean, they were up 35 points in the fourth quarter. Heading into the fourth quarter of that game, McMinn County put in the younger players in, and McMinn County made a kind of a run. But the last time we were here, though, Mark, against Ray County, the Lady Wildcats, and Coach Tubbs told us after the ball game he was just not happy at all. As they drive the baseline, the ball goes knocking out of bounds, last touch by Evelyn Eubanks. Evelyn doesn't argue much, but she looked at that official like, that wasn't off me, but I think it probably was. As Hardin Valley will work the ball in, Oak Ridge will get Autumn O'Donnell in the ball game, and out of the contest for Oak Ridge will come Honesty Thompson. 9-7 Lady Hawks. They work the ball in. Shot is blocked and a foul called. Paige Long is also in the ball game. Avea Mitchell, Autumn O'Donnell, Janaea Pippins, and Evelyn Eubanks.
Paige Long just came in the game and picks up a quick foul for the Lady Wildcats. As going to the line for the Lady Hawks is number 34. That's Audrey Rain. She has 3 points now after making the first free throw.
Lady Wildcats down 3, 10-7. Toss on its way up there, hits the rim, but drops in good. The Wildcats have had a lot of success getting the ball inside to Alani Mitchell. But Lady Wildcats just elected to go for the outside shots, and maybe that's why Honesty has taken a seat here, because she's out of the ball game. Lady Wildcats with it to Autumn. She almost walked there, almost picked up her dribble, kicks it back out to Autumn.
Nice.
Goes inside to Evelyn Eubanks. One dribble, one shot. before that, she is fouled, and Oak Ridge will go to the free throw line with Evelyn Eubanks. I mentioned this about a couple weeks ago. Evelyn shot her first free throws since her sophomore year. She is 3 for 3 on the year with her free throws at 100%, and she misses that one, and that's on me.
Yep, I blame you 110%.
Evelyn will go back to the free throw line. Second attempt for the senior, puts it up there and good. Evelyn's going to be playing basketball at the University of Tennessee Southern. That's in Pulaski, Tennessee. So she's committed to play there. So congratulations to her. Hardin Valley ball. They kick the ball top of the circle. Almost steal by Janaea Pippin. She knocks the ball out of bounds. 11-8 our score. 2:35 to play. And it'll be Hardin Valley basketball. Right in front of the Oak Ridge bench. They work the ball in, left elbow. They dribble in, pull up and shoot. No good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats have it. Paige Lawing with it to Avea Mitchell. 11-8, Oak Ridge trails. 2:26 to play. Avea, as we play in the first quarter here at the Wildcat Arena. Avea penetrates in with her back to the goal. Goes up for the shot. No good. Long rebound pulled away by the Lady Hawks. It's loose on the floor. Picked up by Avea. Avea continues to dribble, goes all the way in for a shot. Lots of contact, and a foul is going to be called. And I believe Avea Mitchell will go to the free throw line. Lady Wildcats down 11-8, 2:07 to play first quarter.
Picking up the foul for Hardin Valley, David, is number 25, Holly Lindsay. That's her first, team third to the line for the Lady Wildcats. Avea Mitchell, she has 5 points in the ball game. 1 of 1 from the free throw line, now 2 of 2.
She is an 84% free throw shooter, averaging 21.4 points per ball game. 11-9 to score. Lady Wildcats trail. Wildcats' only lead came at 7-5 as they put up the second toss. Good. 11-10 the score. No pressure in the rear court. I don't think I didn't ask Coach Tubbs before the ball game about Sakari Stewart. We haven't seen her in the entire week. She's been having some illness, and that's somebody that we count on, especially defensively, as they get a shot up. No good. Rebound Oak Ridge. Quickly coming down the floor, Janaea Pippin. She brings it across the line, pulls up just inside the arc, and knocks one down. It's just a 2, but it's a nice-looking shot by Janaea.
Very nice shot. She now has 4 points in the ball game, David, as she's approaching a milestone, I believe.
Yes, she is. She is getting very close to her 500th career point. How many points does she have?
She has 4.
And she has just done that milestone, and I'll get back to that after that missed wide-open 3. Here come the Lady Wildcats with Paige Lawing off the glass. Good. Nice play by Paige, and the Lady Wildcats have the lead by 3.
Love seeing that, David. Nice entry pass to Paige. She had great positioning down there just inside the block, and the easy bunny for her.
Janaea Pippins has scored her 500th career point with those 4 points. She came in as there's a made shot. I said it too quickly, but she came in with 496 career points, and she knocks it down. Lady Wildcat lead is 1. Here comes Avea left side to Alani Mitchell. Shot is up good. Alani had 18 points against McMinn County. We need that kind of offense from her inside.
Yeah, we do. That's her first 2 on the night, David, so we really need her to continue getting into double figures for the Lady Wildcats.
30 seconds to play. First quarter, 16-13. They're in the paint. They kick it out. Now they'll drive it inside to the right block for the shot. No good, but a foul is going to be called, I believe, probably on Alani. 19.9 seconds to play first quarter, 16-13, Oak Ridge in the lead.
It was, in fact, Alani Mitchell picking up her first foul, David. Team second, going to the line for Hardin Valley. First shot up, no good. That's number 23 for them. Eleni Lineberry, she has 2 points on the night, 0 of 1 from the line.
Honesty's coming back in the ball game. Autumn O'Donnell checks out. Oak Ridge by 3, 16-13, 19.9 seconds to play. They just put on the scoreboard, it now says 17-3, but that's not the case. I don't know who's running the scoreboard tonight. They had some troubles on Tuesday as Oak Ridge has the basketball with 14 seconds to play. Oak Ridge ball. Out it goes to Alani Mitchell. Alani holds it, gives it off to Honesty. Back to the top to Avea. Avea swings the ball to Paige. Paige long looks to Alani. She's in a little bit of trouble here. They're not going to get a shot off. Well, they do get the shot off, but it doesn't go in. Help me with the score. The scoreboard says 17-13. I believe it's 16-13. We'll take a break. We'll send it off once again. We'll be back to the Wildcat Arena in 60 seconds.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
David Clary back here along with Mark Hayes, Caleb Jackson, Preston Fetters here at the Wildcat Arena, where they do correct the scoreboard. It is 16-13, and once again, they're not giving a full minute in between quarters as the Lady Hawks have the basketball, and then a reach-in foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge. 16-13 Oak Ridge, Lady Wildcats and Lady Hawks. The Lady Wildcats at one time in this game trailed, let's see, I guess the worst trailing was 11-7, but as they put up a shot, no good. Rebound to Oak Ridge. Coming out there quickly, Janaea Pippins, as she's accelerating as she brings the ball across the line. But quickly back will go the Lady Hawks as Avea puts up a three. It's up no good. A rebound, Hardin Valley. Very seldom do you see Avea miss a wide open look like that. She got it in the right corner. She doesn't usually shoot from there, to be honest with you, as they put up a shot, good, and a foul's going to be called. The Wildcats committing too many fouls here in the early going, which is sending them to the free throw line.
Yeah, picking up that foul is Janaea Pippins for the Lady Wildcats. Her first, team second. Going to the line is number 34, Audrey Rain again. She converts. She's a 3 of 3 from the line. She now has 7 points for the Lady Hawks.
And we're tied at 16. 7:28 to play in the first half. Avea Mitchell with the basketball. Lady Wildcats have Honesty Thompson. They've got Evelyn Eubanks. There's Avea. Can't get that three off. She was open for a little bit. Fires one over to Janaea. Janaea then lost the dribble. Picked up by Paige on a nice save. Inside it goes to Evelyn. She's going to take a shot. No good. Kind of turned and whirled and put it up there, and Hardin Valley can retake the lead. 16-16 the score. Lady Hawk basketball. Here's a deflection and a steal. Lady Wildcats coming down the floor. Avea Mitchell, right-handed off the right block, up good. Avea scores, and Oak Ridge retakes the lead.
Avea now with 9 points on the night, David. Good to see her. You and I were talking before the game, and I said that she's not as consistent here lately as she has been. So it's great to see her being a lot more consistent hitting the layups.
Here comes Avea launching a three. It's on its way. It's up. No good. Rebound, Hardin Valley. They had on the other end of the floor while you were talking. I think Evelyn Eubanks had a block as they go in for another one. Shot is no good. Back up, no good. And then another foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge. We're getting too many fouls down on the post. They're taking the fight right to Paige and Evelyn, and they'll go to the free throw line. Oak Ridge on top, 18-16.
Picking up that foul for the Lady Wildcats is Paige Lawing, her second, team third.
Free throws up, good. Alani Mitchell's back off the bench, and Paige is going to take a seat. Paige is a physical player. She plays hard, and Coach Tubbs, she can't really fault her because she's aggressive, but she does pick up some fouls from time to time. 18-17, here's the second toss. It's good, and we're tied again. How many of their points, Mark, have come off free throws here? 6:15 to play. We're in the first half, and it's an 18-18 ball game. Oh, ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Hardin Valley. They tried to get the ball over the top of the defense to Alani Mitchell. It goes bounding out of bounds off the Hawks. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Honesty Thompson, I believe, will be the one to inbound it from the baseline. Lobs it up high to Evelyn. Evelyn Eubanks with it to Avea Mitchell. 18-18 our scores. 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Here's Janaea in the paint. Little scoop shot. Won't go for her. On the rebound will come the Lady Hawks, and down the floor they'll come. Wildcats putting a little pressure, but not much in the rear court. They haven't really pressed at all to start this game. And I think this is a team actually that we might be able to press because they're a little bit bigger as they drive in. There's a little 8-footer and no good. Rebound to Alani Mitchell. Down the floor, Oak Ridge pushing it up the floor to Janaea. Janaea drives in for the shot. Good. Nice fast-paced bucket, and Coach Jennifer Wilson-Galloway will call a timeout. We'll take it with them. Oak Ridge on top by a score of 20-18. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
David Clary, Mark Hayes, Caleb Jackson, Preston Fetters back here at the Wildcat Arena where Oak Ridge has a slim 2-point lead over Hardin Valley, 20-18 the score, 5:27 to play in the first half. Hardin Valley wide open three. Good. 3-point shot, got to come up and guard. Well, as we say every single ball game, Mark, Lady Wildcats give up a ton of 3-point shots.
Yeah, they do, David. That lady, number 34, Rain, has 10 points, so first player in double figures as a foul is called. You asked earlier how Hardin Valley is doing from the free throw line, and they are 5 of 7 from the free throw line, so they have 5 points.
So 5 of their 21. Lady Wildcats trailing it, 5:05 to play. I believe that foul was called on Evelyn Eubanks. That's the 4th team foul called against Oak Ridge. They have yet to commit a foul here in the second period. They drive down the floor, cut off nicely on the baseline. Wildcats working hard on defense, allow this middle penetration, kick the ball out for 3. And, of course, it is good. And the Lady Wildcats are down 24-20.
Lady Wildcats have given up 3 threes tonight, David. 3 or 4 is Hardin Valley.
Lady Wildcats filling up it now by 4, 24-20. Here's basketball. The Wildcats need some long-range shots, too. Here's Janaea with the shot, rebounded back up, but she didn't shoot it. She just threw it up there. It was a nice rebound, I would agree, but instead of catching it and then shooting it, she just tossed it. Here's a steal, though, by Oak Ridge. Here come the Lady Wildcats coast to coast. Janaea right block shot, and it's good. Janaea is able to get the fast break bucket, and it's a 2-point game.
Today now with 8 points on the night, David.
24-20 the score, 4:05 to play. We're in the second period here at the Wildcat Arena. The boys' game will follow. Hope you'll tune in for that. Here's a 3 from the corner. It's good. I mean, it almost is laughable sometimes. I don't know what it is. We just seem to build confidence in other teams' 3-point shooters.
Yeah, and kind of surprises me that so many teams shoot well here in Wildcat Arena with the three-pointers. Because it's a bigger gym than most, and, the whole depth perception behind the goal, I think always affects players, but doesn't seem to.
Lady Wildcats will get the basketball. There's a foul called against Hardin Valley. 27-22 the score. Lady Hawks substituting. I think it's going to be Evelyn Eubanks to work the ball in. The Lady Wildcats have Alani Mitchell, Avea Mitchell, Janaea Pippins, and Honesty Thompson in the ball game. 27-22 the score. Ball's worked into Alani. Alani finds Avea free. Wanted to shoot a 3. Now is just going to drive in. A little floating 6-footer. Good. Avea scores again, and it's a 3-point game.
Avea now with 11 points, so now she leads all scorers in double figures.
We're in the second period here at the Wildcat Arena. They're dribbling in. They're driving in. Here's a block shot. They get the rebound back up. Good. But before that, did they call the foul on Alani?
I believe they did. Yeah, I think she got it.
Was that not all ball? It looked like, well, okay, maybe you saw it differently than I did. As they'll go to the free throw line, it's a 3-point game, 27-24, 3:14 to play. We're picking up a ton of fouls. They're taking the fight right inside to our inside players as that free throw is up good, and we're down by 4 again.
Alani picks up her second, team 5th. So to the line, Rain now with 11, shooting for 12, but she stays at 11.
And Lady Wildcats have the basketball. Coming down the floor, they'll come. Avea Mitchell, top of the circle. Once again, they'll work the ball inside, and then they throw the ball away. I think she tried to get the ball into Evelyn, but she couldn't quite get it in there. And the Lady Wildcats turn the ball over. They're down by 4, 28-24. Beat them into Hardin Valley. They work the ball on the left block, turning, spinning in the paint. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound, though, to the Hawks. The ball is loose on the floor. Honesty almost got a steal. They swing it out to the top. Pull up, right elbow shot is up short. Rebound to Oak Ridge. Alani Mitchell with it. The Wildcats have the basketball, down by 4, 28-24. Avea Mitchell with it, top of the circle to Honesty. Back to Avea. They leave her open. She shoots a 3.
Nice.
It's good. 3-point shot. You can see as soon as Avea was left free, Coach Galloway was not happy, and she nailed it.
Yeah, she now has 14 points. A very fine night. Oh, nice turnover. Avea about to get 2 more points on a layup.
And she does, and the Lady Wildcats retake the lead. It's the Avea Mitchell show, as it has been a lot of times this year, as Coach Galloway calls a timeout. Let's take it with them. We're live at the Wildcat Arena, 29-28 our score. Back in a moment.
I'm Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. I'm a proud graduate of Oak Ridge High School, class of 1982, and a member of the 1980 state championship football team. As a lifelong resident of Oak Ridge, I would love to put my knowledge of the area to work for you should you have any real estate needs. You can contact me at 865-919-5559 or at betsycolemanrealty.com. Thank you, and roll Wildcats roll.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena, 29-28. It's been a back-and-forth kind of ball game. We expected the same. As I said before, and Mark said before too, this could be the first round meeting at the district tournament between these two teams at the district tournament down in McMinn County in about 2 weeks. Hardin Valley and Oak Ridge currently in 4th and 5th place, and they'll play one another. Hardin Valley drives to the baseline. They shoot a corner 3. No good. Rebound. They're doing a good job on the glass. I can give them that. Hardin Valley is. They got the ball. They work the ball inside, and they'll set up their offense once again. Around the baseline, they'll drive inside the paint, kick it out. Unable to shoot. Now they go inside, blocked by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats. I think Evelyn got a big block, and then a foul's going to be committed. The second team foul called against Hardin Valley, and Oak Ridge will get the basketball.
Yeah, picking up the foul for Hardin Valley is Audrey Rain.
29-28 the score, minute 39 to play. We're in the first half, live from the Wildcat Arena. I want to announce to people that at halftime, I know the dance group is going to be taking their performance. We have been asked once again not to play it. So unfortunately, you'll not be able to see it if you're a parent or grandparent or friends of these people. We have been told not to play it for competitive reasons. They're about to go to nationals as Oak Ridge thought about shooting a 3. Here's a little off-balance shot, rolls up, good. Nice little roll off the rim. The Lady Wildcats are up by 3.
Janiyah Pippin having a great night tonight, David. She's now in double figures with 10 points.
She's averaging on the year 10.8, so she's almost eclipsed that here in the first half. Under a minute to play, first half, 31-28. They've got the basketball. There's a corner 3, chasing again. Three-pointer is no good. Don't come over the back to get that board as the ball loose on the floor, picked up by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats have it. Here they come down the floor. Messiah Thompson's in the ball game. Avea's with it. Top of the circle, comes all the way cross court to Janiyah. No place to go but back. Avea with it. Thought about shooting a 3, will not. Janiyah, she was open for a second to Autumn O'Donnell, to Evelyn. Lady Wildcats working the final few moments of this first half, leading 31-28. Autumn with it to Evelyn. Got to watch the clock. They didn't do a good job of that finishing the first quarter. As Oak Ridge throws the ball, intending it for Messiah Thompson. It was just not a good pass. She couldn't pull it down, and they have an opportunity right here. Lady Wildcats just do not do well closing out, as we have 1 second, and that's the end of the first half. So, Lady Wildcats in an up-and-down game, back and forth it went. Lady Wildcats and the Lady Hawks both had not big leads, but leads in the first half, and Right now, the Lady Wildcats have the edge, 31-28. Mark, your thoughts as the dance group comes down onto the floor. Your thoughts on the first half?
I thought the Lady Wildcats had a really good start, but then just kind of became inconsistent. You know, some unforced turnovers, rather, kind of hurt the Lady Wildcats as we're trying to figure out what to do with the camera. I think that's a good shot right there. But, you know, Lady Wildcats they kind of went on spurts. I mean, they would get down and they would fight back and take a lead and then get down again. And so, you know, as you keep saying, Dave, they've got to do something about the three-pointer, about how they just seem to give up a lot of three-pointers to the opposing team.
31-28 is our score. Once again, the competitive dance group is doing their performance down below. We've been asked not to show it, and we will not. We'll take a break here. Mark needs to work on the stats. Oak Ridge on top, 31-28. We'll be back to the Wildcat Arena in a moment.
You worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank? So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee, right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes. That's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We're a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site x-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats.
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Now back to tonight's game, brought to you in part by Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance.
David Clary back here along with Mark Hayes, along with Preston Fetters and Caleb Jackson, where the Lady Wildcats lead Hardin Valley 31-28. Mark, you've got the first half statistics.
Thank you very much, David. Sorry about that. Okay, leading scorer for the Lady Wildcats is Avea Mitchell. She has 16 points on the night. She's 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Also in double figures for the Lady Wildcats, Janiyah Pippin. She has 10 points. She's 5 of 7 from the field. With 2 points is Paige Long off the bench for the Lady Wildcats, 1 of 1 from the field. 2 points also by Alani Mitchell. She's 1 of 2 from the field, and Paige Long has Evelyn Eubanks has 1 point. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. As a team, the Lady Wildcats are 13 of 24 from the field. They're 12 of 16 in twos, 1 of 8 in threes, and 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Now looking at the Lady Hawks from Hardin Valley, they're led in scoring by Audrey Rain. She has 11. She's 3 of 5 from the field, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 7 points added by Sarah Galloway. 3 of 7 from the field, 4 points for Elaney Lineberry. 1 of 4 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 3 points by Marley Edwards, 1 of 1 from the field. Gracie Edwards also with 3 points for the Lady Hawks. She's 1 of 2 from the field. As a team, the Lady Hawks are 9 of 23 from the field, 5 of 15 in twos, 4 of 8 in threes, and 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Lady Wildcats led at the end of the first quarter. They led by 3, 16-13. Both teams scoring 15 points in the second quarter, and the Lady Wildcats maintain their 3-point lead as they lead 31-28. David?
Take another quick timeout. I'm sorry about that. Lady Wildcats on top 31-28. We will be back to the Wildcat Arena with the second half in a moment.
You worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
I'm Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. I'm a proud graduate of Oak Ridge High School, class of 1982, and a member of the 1980 state championship football team. As a lifelong resident of Oak Ridge, I would love to put my knowledge of the area to work for you should you have any real estate needs. You can contact me at 865-919-5559 or at betsycolemanrealty.com. Thank you, and roll Wildcats roll.
David Clary, Mark Hayes back here. Shauna not with us tonight. Hope she's doing okay. I think she wanted the night off, but we miss her. But Preston Fetters is taking up the slack for her tonight, along with Caleb Jackson. Mark, the Lady Wildcats currently on top 31-28. We talked about this earlier, but the district tournament's going to begin here in a bit, and it's going to be down in McMinn County. This could be the same matchup the Lady Wildcats will face in the opening round in an elimination ball game. And in order for us to stream the video live, we must pay a rights fee to the TSSAA. The cost per game at the district and region tournaments is $200 per game. If you're interested in helping us broadcast these ball games, you can contact me at DCCATVOICE. That's DCCatVoice@AOL.com. And you can help us out with our broadcast. We already have one sponsor. Andrew Barton is going to sponsor the first boys game at the district tournament. And unfortunately, that might be against McMinn County, the home team. That's who I'm thinking is going to be right now. And that's tough. If anybody who watched that ball game on Wednesday, that game was highly contested all the way to the very end. And you hate playing a team in an elimination ball game on their home floors. We're about to start the second half, Mark.
Here we are. Just a quick shout-out, David. I was talking with Tim Youngkin, who came with his daughters to tonight's game. So good to see former Wildcat Tim Youngkin.
Yeah, good to always have him in the house as the Lady Wildcats got the ball first and turned it over on their initial possession, then commit a foul. I think it's going to go against Honesty. Lady Wildcats come out with, Alani Mitchell, Janaea Pippins, along with Avea Mitchell, Honesty Thompson, and Evelyn Eubanks. 31-28 the score. Lady Wildcats turned the ball over on their initial possession. You know, Coach Tubbs, Coach Estep, and Coach Sims can't be happy about that. Now you got to play some good, solid defense. Let's see if they extend out and keep those threes from raining in. They have been able to get success by spreading us out and driving in with using their size. As Lady Wildcat defense working hard here. No score so far here in the third quarter. Here's almost a steal. They work the ball in, block shot, rebound to Alani, and she grabs it, and it's going to be either a jump ball. It is a jump ball, and the alternate possession arrow will give the ball to Hardin Valley. I like the physical aggressiveness, though, by Alani on that rebound attempt.
Yeah, I was going to say the exact same thing. Love seeing that, the attitude of just going after the ball and trying to disrupt the other team as the shot is up and good by Hardin Valley. That's one by Elena Library. She now has 6 points in the ballgame.
And the Lady Wildcat lead is cut to 1, so the turnover turns into points as Janaea drives in, shot no good, but Alani has the rebound, no good, but she is fouled, and Alani Mitchell, the freshman, will go to the free throw line. Alani has 2 points in the game, averaging 9.1 points per ball game, and is a 65% free throw shooter.
Picking up the foul is number 34, Audrey Rain. She picked up her third foul here early in the second half.
Alani's first free throw is good. Oak Ridge now leads it 32-30. The freshman puts it back up there, in and out, no good, but a good rebound there by Oak Ridge. Janaea Pippins has it, and the Lady Wildcats will set it up by 2, 32-30. Avea Mitchell at the midcourt circle swings it out to Evelyn Eubanks, back to Janaea, to Alani. They gave her a three. She didn't want to take it. Avea's got it, and she backs it up. Comes cross court with a high pass to Janaea, who swings the ball to the left corner to Oak Ridge's Evelyn Eubanks into Janaea. Missed the shot, though. Did have actually a good angle to go in, but Hardin Valley came up quickly as they lob it down low and they kick it out to the corner. Now they're going to drive the baseline, unable to shoot. Good defense. Wildcats stop that three. Here's a free throw line jumper, though, and it's good, and we're tied.
Yeah, Sarah Galloway just able to penetrate into the paint and get her 9th point for the Lady Hawks, David.
Yeah, it's either they hit a three or they penetrate inside. So Coach Galloway's got them playing well. The Lady Wildcats have a wide open three, no good. Not a pretty shot there, and their ball's ripped out of Evelyn's hands, taken away by Hardin Valley, and they can retake the lead. It's been a game of going back and forth. They put up a shot, good, and they lead. So just like that, Oak Ridge was up by 3, and now they're down by 2.
Yeah, unfortunate turn of events here. Don't like to see the way the momentum is going away from the Lady Wildcats here in the second half.
Here comes Oak Ridge taking a shot, good. And,
that helps.
Miss Reliable, Avea Mitchell knocks it down, and we're tied at 34.
Avea now with 18 points on the night, David. A very fine game by her. It's going to be a foul called away from the ball. Is it going to be on Alani Mitchell? Let's see. Yes. For Alani.
Wildcats are getting.
For Alani, that's her third foul, David. So both teams with a player with 3 fouls here early in the third quarter.
We need Alani's offense inside. Paige Long has 2 fouls, I believe. As the inbounds are stolen away. Nice play, Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats have some numbers. Down the floor, Oak Ridge, Honesty. She had the numbers, but she couldn't catch the pass cleanly as Janaea drives left. Kicks it out to Evelyn for 3. It's up, no good. Got to get the rebound. They did not. Evelyn can shoot from the outside, but I don't know if that's the shot that Coach Tubbs wanted at that particular moment. As they set the ball across the way, here's a steal. Oak Ridge basketball again. Honesty comes down the floor to Avea. Avea drives the baseline, right block, drives in, off-balance shot, no good. Draws, no contact there, and they have the basketball coming down the floor. At 34-34, you know what that was, 3-pointer from the corner.
Yeah, that was Marley Edwards now with 6 points. She's got 2 straight 3-pointers for the Lady Hawks.
How many is that total for Hardin Valley? They lead now by 3. Oak Ridge basketball, we need We need to score some points here as Oak Ridge sets it up. The Lady Wildcats.
Nice.
With the exception, nice pass inside to Alani Mitchell, and she scores. Nice pass, though. I think it was Honesty who had the assist, and a timeout is asked for. We'll hold it right here. 37-36. Nice assist there, finding Alani free underneath the goal.
Yeah, it was a very nice assist, David. I agree with that completely. But Alani made a great cut. Give her credit as well, getting open under there for the Lady Wildcats. You asked earlier how many threes does Hardin Valley have. They've hit 5, and they've missed 4. So they're 5 of 9 from beyond the three-point arc.
But, that's still over 50%. So, I mean, that's just, I know Coach Tubbs, they work on that a lot in practice, but for whatever reason, we just give up a lot of threes, or everybody seems to just be comfortable shooting threes against us. It's one of the craziest things. I've never seen a team like this that gives up so many three-point shots, as we've documented it a lot, and I wish I could quit talking about it. As the Lady Hawks bring the ball down the floor, free throw line jumper is short. Rebound to Hardin Valley. You got to fight for that one. Evelyn does, and she has the basketball. Lady Wildcat basketball. Good job there, Evelyn. The Lady Wildcats bring the ball down the floor, swinging it out to the right. Janaea along the baseline. They've done a really good job. Oh, she turned the ball over. About to say they've done a really good job not allowing really much of anything as they put up a shot, and it's good. And it's 39-36.
That's Holly Lindsay for the Lady Hawks with her 4th point, David.
Vea dribbling outside, around a screen, dribbles in, right elbow, pulls up and shoots from there. It's up, no good. You almost expect all of Avea's shots to go in. We got to get other people contributing besides just Janaea and Avea as they work the ball in. Let's see if Evelyn can block the shot. She does. Has the rebound again. Needs to get rid of it. Does to Avea Mitchell. 39-36 to score. 3:23 to play. Paige Lawing with it out to the top of the key to Avea Mitchell once again. 3:18 to play. Paige with it. Has the ball stripped out of her hands. Good defense there by the Hawks. 39-36. Hardin Valley in the lead. Lady Wildcats trying to sweep the series this year, but struggling a bit right now as Oak Ridge has the basketball. Wildcats trying to get something going. Janaea's going to drive in. Right block, did not have numbers. Backs it up to Avea for a tie game. No good. Rebound to Hardin Valley. Ooh, Paige battles for the rebound. Can't get it. 2:48 to play. Not able to get the ball inside as they put up a 3, and it's good from the corner, of course. And it's 42-36.
That's Holly Lindsay again, David. She has all of her 7 points here in the second half.
Oak Ridge basketball at the left elbow. Alley goes to Janaea back in the rear court. Let's see if it's over and back. They're going to call over and back. Lady Wildcats turn the ball over. And Oak Ridge is down now by 6, 42-36. And is that the 6th three-pointer against Oak Ridge?
It is. You're very good at math, David.
I know. As we're down to 2:25 to play. Lady Wildcats did not play well on Tuesday at home against Ray County. I can't say they're not playing. They're playing with more energy, but unfortunately, Hardin Valley just knocking down some shots in this one. As the Lady Wildcats work on defense. Autumn O'Donnell's in the ball game. They work the ball to the corner. Now they work the ball inside, trying to shoot. A nice move. It was. She didn't finish. The rebound, though, is pulled down by Hardin Valley. And here's another 3. And it's good, of course. Of course it is. Lady Wildcats give up another 3, and it's now a 9-point game at 45-36.
Yeah,
they're going to turn the ball over.
They're going to have more buckets from beyond the arc than inside the arc, David.
As big battle loose on the floor, and I'm not sure Coach Tubbs is questioning the official. He thought it should have been a jump ball.
The official thought Coach Galloway was going to call a timeout. She said, no, I did not call a timeout, but unfortunately, he had already blown the whistle. So I don't know what do you do here? Call a jump ball?
I guess we'll find out. Whatever it is, let's see if Coach Tubbs reacts favorably. Since the conversation is a long one with him, he's probably not going to react favorably on it. It will not be our ball.
Wow.
So that's a tough break for the Wildcats, who already are down 9, 45-36 with 1:47 to play. Hardin Valley basketball. Get some stops on defense, I know, as the Lady Wildcats watch them drive coast to coast and kick it out. Bounce pass inside, turning, spinning shot. No good. They get the rebound, no good, another foul. Wildcats have got to get the boards. Lady Wildcats not only are getting, blistered from the perimeter, they're also getting beaten on the boards.
Yeah,
we
need Alani Mitchell in there, David, helping with the rebounding. I believe she may be at the table. Yes, she is.
And we need her offense, too, because we're now down 10 all of a sudden, 46-36.
Yeah. Okay, so Alani Mitchell comes in. Evelyn Eubanks will go out for the Lady Wildcats. As you said, Lady Wildcats trail by 10 right now 11.
Not the way you want to be playing basketball at home, obviously. Played a McMinn County team. We're up by 35, and Lady Wildcats, it is their third game of the week, but in Hardin Valley, they haven't even been in school. So we saw Ray County was in the same situation the other day. Lady Wildcats taking a lot of time here. Autumn's fouled. 1:17 to play third quarter, 47-36. Lady Wildcats coming into this game have lost 13 ball games, which is, almost unheard of for a Lady Wildcat team. But, we lost a lot to graduation, and we had a lot of inexperienced players playing. But it has been rough. Almost an over and back there. They almost threw the ball in, and when she was still on the inside of the on both feet on the line, as Oak Ridge sets it up with Autumn O'Donnell and a high pass taken away by Avea. Avea drives in. We need some offense. The Lady Wildcats have only scored 5 points the entire quarter. As Oak Ridge goes in with Janaea Pippins, it's up no good. Lady Wildcat offense has gone quiet. Credit the adjustments for Coach Galloway and her staff. The Lady Wildcats can't find any offense as they take the ball inside. Now they'll drive into the free throw line. Shot is on its way, and it is good. Lady Wildcats getting routed here. 49-36. That's a lot of points to make up when only one player is scoring most of the points right now. 29 seconds to play. 49-36. This team plays hard at times, but they just can't find offense. There's times when they just don't have any offense. As Oak Ridge works it out to Janaea. Boy, they need a three. It's up no good. Rebound to the Lady Hawks. 49-36. 5 total points here in the third quarter. Here's a wide open three. No good. Rebound to Hardin Valley up. No good. Again, no good. They get the shot up. No good. As the third quarter comes to a close. Very frustrating quarter for the Lady Wildcats. They trail at 49-36. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank?
Uh-uh.
So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee, right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena, where the Lady Wildcats just had a disastrous third quarter, Mark.
Yeah, they were outscored 21-5 in the third quarter, David, after leading most of the game, or at least the first and second quarters by 3 points each time. Being outscored 21-5 is a deep hole you're going to have to now dig out of.
Lady Wildcats struggle for offense most of the time anyway. If Avea, and they're not going to let Avea have many shots here, but, Avea's our best weapon right now. Lady Wildcat drives in. Lady Wildcats back it up. Wildcats have Mosiah Thompson in the ball game, along with Paige Long at the free throw line. Kicks the ball back out to Honesty. Lady Wildcats throw a bad pass. It's intercepted. Layup on the other end. Nope. I thought she was going to shoot a three. I would have. as they work the ball top of the circle, dribbling in. I wouldn't have made it, of course, as they work the ball inside. Good defense by Honesty, stopping a drive on the block. Lady Wildcats back on defense here, as they might have almost turned the ball over on a walk, and a timeout is asked for. 49-36, the boys' game to follow. The boys lost to Hardin Valley the first time we played them over there, led going into the fourth quarter, but then a disastrous fourth quarter for the boys kind of hurt their opportunities as the crowd files into this one. The third quarter, that's a big hole. Like you said, 21-5 to be outscored in that quarter. And Coach Sebs, you can see he's trying to encourage his girls, and but as offensive challenged as they are, that's a big deficit right now for the Lady Wildcats to overcome.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you were talking about how you don't want to see the Lady Wildcats play at home like they have been, but I agree with that completely. But it's kind of late in the season to be kind of playing the way that they are as well.
Now, we don't have Sakari Stewart, which helps on defense as they put up a shot, no good. Just no rebounding at all. They're killing us on the glass. And that's the way Jennifer Wilson Galloway played for Oak Ridge. She was a very aggressive rebounder. There's another timeout is asked for. Let's take it with them. We are live at the Wildcat Arena. 49-36 to score. Back. 7:04 to play in the game. The Wildcats down 13.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We are located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
David Clary back here along with Mark Haste, Preston Fetters. We're also joined by Caleb Jackson. Lady Wildcats trailing Hardin Valley 49-36. The Lady Hawks trying to knock off Oak Ridge for the first time in even the series. Hardin Valley's last win over Oak Ridge came 12 years ago in 2013 at Hardin Valley. Lady Wildcats do lead the all-time series. Hardin Valley just, they haven't been in school. Lady Wildcats have, but it doesn't seem to affect them. They're not rusty, as the Lady Hawks have nailed 6 or 7 threes against Oak Ridge. They've killed us on the glass. There's another missed shot, but this time on the rebound, there is going to be a foul called against Hardin Valley. Still time on the clock, still an opportunity to get back into the ball game, but right now, they're down 49-36. They're going to have a similar kind of quarter that Hardin Valley had in the third quarter and get some stops on defense as Avea brings the ball down the floor. I don't know that Avea has scored until right now in the second half, and she missed that shot. I don't remember if she has scored many, anyway, in the second half, as she was dominant in the first. As they get a shot up, and it's good.
To answer your question, David, she scored early in the third quarter, so she has only 2 points here in the second half.
Until that three, she knocks it in from the corner, and the Lady Wildcats are back to within 12. And here come the Lady Hawks down the floor against Oak Ridge's press. They work the ball in, drive to the baseline, stopped on the block, and kick the ball cross court all the way to the corner. 51-39 the score. Lady Wildcats down 12. They work the ball inside the paint. Wanting to drive. There's a shot. No good. Second toss. Good. Or second shot. Good. 14-point lead once again. Honesty Thompson drives left, backs it up once again to Avea. Mitchell. Wildcats need to get Janaea in there to get some more offense as the Lady Wildcats back it up. Oak Ridge has Mosiah Thompson in the ball game right now. 53-39 the score. Avea's going to accelerate inside the paint, pulls up and shoots, and no good. Tipped and rebounded right back to Avea. She launches a three. Good. Big shot by Avea. I'm glad she came to play today. And the Lady Wildcats, once again, closed the gap, but still a big gap to go, still double figures. 53-42 the score, and Hardin Valley brings the ball down the floor.
Yeah, 2 straight threes by Avea Mitchell, David. She now has 24 points for Lady Wildcats as they claw their way back into this game.
Here comes a shot, missed, rebounded by Paige Long. You got to make every possession count from here on out. 5:05 to play in the game. 53-42. Avea again for three. Up and no good. Rebound to the Lady Hawks. Here they come down the floor once again. All the way down the floor. Then partially rejected shot and a foul called against Oak Ridge. Avea kind of limping a little bit as she walks over. She's been having some back issues, but her shooting has been good. And she looks at the scoreboard now and sees that her team is down 53-42. Lady Wildcats won. The momentum really was in the second half of their ball game against Oak Ridge. Was basically what we've seen today. Oak Ridge came out a little flat in the second half, but luckily Oak Ridge had built up a substantial lead in that ball game. As that first free throw is missed, and back to the line they go as Alani comes in along with Janaea Pippins.
At the line for Hardin Valley is Sarah Galloway. She's 0 of 1 now from the free throw line. She has 13 points on the night.
4:51 to play in the game. 53-42 the score. Toss good. Here come the Lady Wildcats down the floor. Avea accelerates in and has to back it up. Got a screen of sorts by Page. Page holds the ball, needs some help, gives it off to Avea. 4:39 to play. Avea dribbles in. Over it goes to Janaea Pippins. Janaea dribbles in, free throw line, pulls up and shoots, and no good. Rebound, and another foul called against Paige Long. And it ran into the girl, and probably inadvertently, but it is a foul.
Page picks up her third foul, team second of the fourth quarter.
54-42 the score, 4:28 to play. Lady Wildcats will, unless they can recover, will lose back-to-back home ball games. Lady Wildcats about to get a steal. The ball is loose on the floor. Jump ball is called. Coach Wilson thought about calling, Coach Galloway, I'm sorry, thought about calling a timeout, but the possession arrow was Oak Ridge towards her, was in her favor, so she didn't need to call that. And they've got the basketball up by 12, 54-42. 4:20 to play.
Hardin Valley taking another three-pointer. No good, rebounded by Paige Long.
And Lady Wildcats quickly coming down the floor, and they recover quickly as she goes to the hole, but a foul is called against Hardin Valley. And Oak Ridge will go to the line down 12. A disastrous third quarter for Lady Wildcats. Not ruled in the act of shooting. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. 21-5, they were outscored in the third period. And that's been the difference in the game as Oak Ridge tries to work the ball in to Autumn O'Donnell. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound, good hustle there by Oak Ridge. The Wildcats within up with a shot, good off the glass. Avea knocks it in, and it's a 10-point game.
Avea now with 26 on the night, David.
And down the floor will come the Lady Hawks. Oak Ridge has got to get some more stops on defense. 10-point game. Hardin Valley has a block shot. They get the rebound up, no good. And then another foul is going to be called. Lady Wildcats have committed a lot of fouls, especially in the paint, and they trail by 10.
Janaea Pippins picks up her second foul for the Lady Wildcats, going to the line for Hardin Valley. I believe it's number 25. It's kind of hard to see from our angle. If it is 25, that's Holly Lindsay, 7 points, first attempt from the free throw line.
They have a very small roster. There's only 9 players on their rosters. That free throw is good. How many free throws compared to Oak Ridge have they shot?
More.
I know that, and I'm not blaming the officials at all. There's a missed free throw, but then they get the rebound. Then the ball's deflected and taken away by Avea.
Nice.
Avea dribbles in, goes inside. Nice pass, but she couldn't get a shot off. Avea will for three. It's up, no good. Alani at the free throw line shoots from there. It's up, no good. And this time, Hardin Valley pulls down the board. Lady Wildcats trailing by 11. 3:20 to play in the ball game as they work the ball on the left block. They're just so aggressive inside, and that shot is missed. They get another rebound, up, no good. Another offensive rebound, and here's another three. It's good. And the three-point shots, the offensive rebounds by Hardin Valley have doomed the Lady Wildcats here at Oak Ridge High School as Avea launches a three. It's up, no good. Rebound out of bounds, last touched by Hardin Valley. This could be the same matchup we see in McMinn County in 2 weeks. The Lady Wildcats have got to figure out something before then because they're down 14 with a disastrous second half.
mean, I agree with what you said earlier, David. Kind of really missing Saquari Stewart. Leading. She's typically the starting point guard. As a foul is picked up by Sarah Galloway. That's be her third for Hardin Valley, fourth team foul. To the line for the Lady Wildcats will go number 22, Janaea Pippin. She has 10 points, first attempt from the free throw line. But I do think that Lady Wildcats are missing Saquari here. Kind of late in the season, we've unfortunately been without her quite often.
Yeah, second toss, good. The Lady Wildcats are back to within 12 at 58-46. Hardin Valley, like I said, looking for their first win over Oak Ridge since 2013. Lady Wildcats working hard. They worked the ball outside the three-point line. Bounce pass knocked out of bounds. Good hustle by Janaea, keeping them from getting one on the block. 58-46 to score, 2:40 to play, and Page is back in the ball game, and Alani Mitchell's going to check in.
Yeah, Alani Mitchell actually checks out, David. We got our bigs are, I guess, Paige Long and Evelyn Eubanks right now.
Avea's in the ball game too, along with Autumn O'Donnell, and they're going to call a foul, I believe, against Autumn O'Donnell.
Yes.
And we're down to 2:34 to play in the game, and it's 58-46. The Wildcats were ahead at halftime by 3. They've only scored, I believe, 15 points this entire half.
I would agree with that. Yeah, they had 31 at the half.
59-46 to score. And I hate to sound frustrated, but I'll just be honest with you, I am. To be honest with you, Lady Wildcats, I know this is an inexperienced team, but this Hardin Valley team is even less experienced. They don't have one senior. And here's a shot. It's up good, I think, by Autumn O'Donnell. They don't have one senior on this team. They're mainly sophomores. They have 2 juniors, they have 5 sophomores, and 2 freshmen on the team. And they have improved mightily since we played them back in early January. 12-point game, 3-point shot. No good. Rebound, Paige Long. Big board for her. She boxed out well and pulled down the board. 1:57 to play. As long as there's time on the clock, Oak Ridge has an opportunity, as that was the 5th team foul called. And they should be shooting free throws. 5 means free throws. And they're going to go to the other end of the floor. 60-48 the score. The officiating's been good in this game, Mark. It's been good. That's not the factor. The Lady Wildcats, just had that little cold spell in the third quarter, and they haven't been able to dig out of that hole.
Yeah, well, honestly, David, it was a big hole. As Paige Long's first free throw goes up, bounces around quite a bit, but falls off.
Paige is only a 40% free throw shooter, averaging 1.6 points per ball game. And she misses that one, too. And the rebound out of bounds. I think we might have caught a break. That honestly looked like it was off of one of our white-shirted Lady Wildcats, but it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. 1:56 to play in the game. 60-48. Lady Wildcats will work the ball in with Avea Mitchell, and it comes to Page, back to Avea, accelerates the paint, throws up a shot, rolls off, no good. Lady Wildcats do have the rebound back up by Avea. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Hardin Valley. 12-point game. Lady Wildcats working on defense as the Lady Hawks set up their offense. Out to the top they'll go. They'll play some keep away here. This won't really affect the standings, or actually, Lady Wild, well, it will. We've got a tough one against Lenore City coming up on Tuesday. The Lady Wildcats can finish no worse than 5th. So if they lose this ball game, they'll be in a tie with Hardin Valley, as Avea almost got a steal there. Reached in, just couldn't quite get to it. It will still, win or lose, it still looks like it'll be Oak Ridge and Hardin Valley playing in the first round in an elimination ball game. Will either be 4th or 5th, and those 2 teams play one another as Hardin Valley goes to the free throw line.
First shot is up and good by Gracie Edwards. She now has 6 points, 3 of 3 from the free throw line for Hardin Valley.
Second toss, good. I want you to figure out those free throws differences, and that's a sign of aggressiveness, honestly, as the Lady Wildcats work it out to the top.
Nice.
Evelyn for 3, good. Nice shot by Evelyn Eubanks.
Yeah, Evelyn now with 4 points. How many? That's probably only her second or maybe third three-pointer this year.
I believe so. I don't have that stat in front of me, but timeout was asked for. There's still time on the clock, which means there's still an opportunity for the Lady Wildcats. 62-51, they trail. We are headed to the boys' game immediately after this. We'll hope you'll stay tuned for that on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. I want to remind everybody that next week is the final week of the regular season. The Lady Wildcats and guys will host Cleveland here on Monday. Then on Tuesday, they'll play their final district ball game. That game will be played at Lenore City High School. And then a week from tonight, the Lady Wildcats and guys will close out the regular season against the Fulton Falcons. That game was originally scheduled for Valentine's Day, but because Oak Ridge boys and girls are going to have to play first-round ball games, they moved it to Friday night. That's the student section. It's ESPN night, and that's why you can see those guys across the way there. They're going to do a little commentary. They wanted us to put that live on the air, and I thought, that would be kind of fun, but I kind of nixed the idea. Teenage boys talking, you never know what they're going to say. But
exactly.
I hope they have a lot of fun over there. They look like they're really into it. Some of those are our crew here as the Lady Hawks have the basketball, leading 62-51. We're under a minute to play.
Nice.
Nice play. Avea's going to get it and drive in for a layup. Good. Avea scores. It's under double digits. It's a 9-point game, a 3-possession game, and a timeout is asked for. Going to take it with them. We'll be back in a moment.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850.
Welcome back once again. Apologize for that. The Lady Hawks to work the ball in. Oak Ridge is going to put a little press on. They have trouble getting the ball in initially. They've got it, and coming down the floor, a trap is set, and they've knocked it off the body of one of the Lady Wildcats. 62-53 the score, 40 seconds to play, and another timeout is asked for. Mark, the boys' game will follow. The Wildcats trying to get a little revenge. Let's have Preston zoom in on our ESPN boys across the way once again as the Lady Wildcat head coach Kevin Tubbs having a conversation with his team. Let's go all the way in and see who they look like they're going to have a lot of fun, and hopefully they will. I can just imagine can you imagine us putting that, whatever they're saying on the air right now?
Yeah, you said, I think you and I were thinking the exact same thing. They wanted to broadcast. I was thinking, I'm not sure high school boys unfiltered is really what we really want.
Yeah, but hopefully they're having fun. And
yes,
that's all. That's what it's all about here in high school. And Lady Hawks basketball, Oak Ridge will not put the pressure on this time. We're down to 40 seconds to play now. Here comes the trap up. They're going to get a steal. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Foul called against Oak Ridge. Stops the clock with 35.7 seconds to play. Somebody texted me a minute ago and said they could not believe they heard the words come out of my mouth. The officiating has been pretty good.
Yeah, it's definitely a calendar event, I would say.
62-53, Lady Wildcats down 9. As that free throw is no good. Still a 3-possession game. Need a miss right here by the Lady Hawks. As I mentioned, this is a younger team than us, and we beat them the first time over there. She misses both, but the Lady Wildcats battle for the rebound. It's a jump ball. The alternate possession arrow will go to the Lady Wildcats. So that's a little bit of a break as Oak Ridge will get it. And they're down 9, so they're going to need some threes or some and ones. Not much time to go. They're going to roll the ball in. Avea's going to pick it up and accelerate top of the key, and is going to drive left. And Wildcats have got it. They can't take much time here. They work the ball inside. They'll turn. They'll spin. Shot is up. No good. And that's about going to do it here. Lady Wildcats down with 22 seconds to play. I don't think they're going to foul anymore. They haven't. Now they do. It's no need to with 15 seconds to play. 62-53 the score, and the Hawks will go to the free throw line. So congratulations to Jennifer Wilson Galloway, the two-time Miss Basketball and the third leading scorer in Oak Ridge history. Her team is going to come away with a victory here tonight.
At the free throw line for Hardin Valley, David, is Gracie Edwards. She now has 9 points. She is, 5 of 5 from the line. You asked earlier how they have done from the line. They had, at that time, they had been to the line 19 times and made 14 of them.
Here comes Oak Ridge shooting a three. It's up, and it is no good. Don't foul. There's 5 seconds to go, and you're down 10. You're not going to come back in this game. They do commit the foul, and to the other end of the floor we will go. 63-53 the score. Lady Wildcats. Coach Etheridge just commented about my comment about the officiating too. Lady Wildcats are going to fall to 7-14 on the year. They're going to go to 4-7 in district play, and Hardin Valley will win their fourth game. They are now 4-6 in the district, and even their record at 12-12. Still a 10-point game. 5 seconds to play. Free throw is good. And the final score of the ball game, the Lady Wildcats are defeated by a final score of 64-53. So not a good night of basketball for the Lady Wildcats. It was a pretty good first half. You can see Hardin Valley is fired up about it. And they should be. Oak Ridge was a team that went to state tournament a year ago. They've won 10 consecutive District 3 championships. But it's a young Oak Ridge team. As you can see, there's going to be a tunnel escorting the guys onto the floor. Hardin Valley is going to come on too, but just not a good night for the Lady Wildcats. They are defeated.
Yeah, it wasn't. Avea Mitchell, she ended the game with 28 points. Fine night by her. Unfortunately, just not much of a supporting cast tonight for the Lady Wildcats. And, credit Hardin Valley. They came here to play, and they did exactly that.
64-53 the final score. We'll work on the stats. I'll speak to Coach Tubbs. Boys are coming down the steps. We're just moments away from the boys game. And we'll be back to look at the stats and Coach Tubbs in a moment.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank?
Uh-uh.
So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes. That's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We're a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site X-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats!
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in, same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Now back to tonight's game, brought to you in part by Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance.
And we appreciate all of our sponsors who have been with us all season long on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. And as I mentioned, the postseason is just a few short days away. And in order for us to continue streaming live video, we must pay a rights fee to the TSSAA. The cost per game at the district and region tournaments is $200 per game. If you are interested in helping us broadcast these games, first from McMinn County, please contact me at dccatvoice@aol.com, or you can call me at 865-310-7207. We appreciate you watching and being a part of us all season long. Let me bring in Coach Tubbs here real quick, head coach of the Lady Wildcats. Coach, it's a tough one. You had a lead of about three heading into the halftime, but then they went on a 21-5 third quarter run against your team, and that hole was just a little bit too deep for you to dig out from underneath, and you fall to the Hawks. Your thoughts on the game tonight?
Sorry about that. I don't think the mic was on, but it's kind of the story of our season. We can play really well at times, and we can look pretty ragged at others. But we were getting the shots we wanted. They just weren't falling in the third, so that's frustrating. But thought the pace of the game was good. I think they let them camp out in the lane a little bit on us, and that made it tough to box out. But we got to keep plugging along. But they played really well tonight.
You got 3 games to go next week. You've got Cleveland on Monday, your final district ball game at Lenoir City on Tuesday, and then Friday, I believe, you'll play Fulton, and that'll be it. I think, Coach, this is going to be a rematch. The way it looks right now, I haven't seen the bracket, but it could be a rematch of coming up at the district tournament in the first round against the Hawks. On a neutral court, which is a good thing. You beat them on their court, they beat you on yours, and I think this is the team you'll play at the district tournament.
Yeah, looking at it, if we would have been able to pull off tonight, we would have had a little hope at being the 3 seed, but unless something happens weird at Lenoir tonight, Lenoir and McMinn, unless something strange happens there, we'll probably be the 4 or the 5 seed, just depending on how it finishes up at Lenoir City.
Avea had a good game today. I believe 28 points in the game. She had a really good first half, and like teams do, Coach Galloway, she knows that Avea's our number one, scoring person in this season, and they kind of held her down until towards the end, where she hit a couple threes and had one other shot. But got to find some other people to score when Nevaeh's being guarded so closely, especially there in the second half.
Yeah, it's we've been able to get some production out of Alani and Evelyn and of course Pippins, and tonight we just couldn't get Alani going. She had a bad start and then kind of got frustrated and struggled a little bit. But it sounds cliche, but if we had played well and lost, I'd be really nervous about the district tournament. So I think we can make some adjustments and be ready to go.
Coach, I'll let you go. I know it's Friday night. It's been a long week of basketball. Just your final comments on this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great crowd. I appreciate all the students being here, and it's just fun to play basketball. I mean, win or lose, of course, it always feels better when you win. But the girls played really hard, and I just think eventually some things are going to start going our way.
I hope so, Coach, and have a good weekend.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Lady Wildcats defeated by a final score of 64-53. We're still a few minutes away from the boys' game. And, Mark, why don't we hold off on the stats, and why don't you just kind of let us know what's going to happen in the boys' game?
All right, thank you very much, David. Let me get resituated here. Okay, as we get ready for the boys' game tonight, David, Oak Ridge will try to win their third straight game tonight and continue on a path, to finish third in the district standings. Oak Ridge currently is one full game out of front of Tuesday's opponent, Lenoir City, for third place, and with a win tonight over Hardin Valley, will wrap up at least a fourth place finish. The Wildcats will win. The Wildcats with a win tonight, over Lenoir City. Oh, I'm sorry. The Wildcats with a win tonight and over Lenoir City on Tuesday will finish third. By finishing third, Oak Ridge would avoid a semifinal game with Bearden should they win their opening round game. The opening round game could be against McMinn County on their home floor in an elimination game, or if Oak Ridge defeats McMinn, Oak Ridge defeated McMinn 61-57 in a highly entertaining game on Wednesday. McMinn County is currently the sixth place team with Bearden and Farragut still to play. They would face Ray County in the play-in game should things go as expected. Tonight, Oak Ridge will try to avenge a disappointing loss to Hardin Valley at Hardin Valley on January the 16th. Hardin Valley trailed the Wildcats heading to the fourth quarter, but eventually won the game 70-63. It was only the second ever win by Hardin Valley over Oak Ridge and the first since 2009. Oak Ridge does lead the series 13-2. With a loss tonight, Hardin Valley will finish fifth in the standings. Hardin Valley is 0-5 on the road this season, while Oak Ridge is 6-1 at home. Oak Ridge's remaining schedule includes two more home games beginning on Monday against Cleveland and then Friday against Fulton. Oak Ridge will play their final road game on Tuesday against Lenoir City. We'll broadcast all three games on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. Tonight we are live at the Wildcat Arena facing the Hardin Valley Hawks. Our regular basketball sponsors for today's games are Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance, Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty, the Oak Ridge Utility District, the Oak Ridge Orthopedic Clinic of Oak Ridge, Ten Bank of Oak Ridge, the Summit Medical Group, Bob's Wash and Fold, and the Fox Insurance Group. We'll take a quick break, probably very quick, and return with a tip-off in a moment.
Yeah, we're about to have the starting lineups as well. We'll go down to James Branson, hesitate to take the break, but the junior varsity boys did win their ball game today, 63-50. And the Lady Wildcats just now. Now we go to James.
And your Oak Ridge Wildcats. And now for the starting lineup, we will begin with the visiting Hawks. Starting first, a freshman, number 0, Kamani Smith. A sophomore, number 3, Christian Oliver. A sophomore, number 5, Mike Fritz. A senior, number 13, Colin Dearness. And a senior, number 32, Jack Sparks. The Hawks are coached by head coach Andy Arnn, who is assisted by Jefferson Holt, Chris Martin, Max Cox, and Austin Duncan. And now for the starting lineup for your Oak Ridge Wildcats. A junior guard who's 5'11", number 0, Ethan James. A 5'9" senior guard, number 1, Jarrell Jimerson. A 6'5" sophomore guard, number 4, Eli Peters. A 6-foot junior guard, number 11, Justice West. And a 6'5" senior forward, number 12, Charlie Taubenheim. The Wildcats are coached by head coach Aaron Green. He is assisted by Craig Price, Ted Mitchell, Danny Green, and Ronnie Scott.
And that's the starting lineups, and we're about to get set here from the Wildcat Arena in the boys' game. The Wildcats wearing their all-white jerseys, Hardin Valley in their navy blue, and some gold, I guess, some light-colored white. Charlie Taubenheim to jump for the Wildcats, and we're about to have basketball. Good student section on ESPN night, directly across the floor from us, and they are on their feet, and we're underway as the ball's tip controlled by Oak Ridge. Eli Peters with it, and we are underway here at the Wildcat Arena. For the basketball will come Justice West. He'll lead things off and give it off to Jarrell Jimerson, who looks to Eli on the right block, kicks the ball back out to Jarrell, takes a 3. It's up good. Good start for Jarrell Jimerson, coming off of about a 17-point performance on Wednesday, and it's 3-0 Wildcats. Here come the Hawks once again. With the basketball will come number 0, that is Smith. He had a really good game against Oak Ridge, especially in the second half of the ball game in Hardin Valley, as they had the basketball, and a holding foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge. 3-0 our score, just underway, 7:27 to play in the first quarter, live from the Wildcat Arena. It'll be Hardin Valley basketball. Work the ball in will be Oliver, I do believe, as they'll try to get it in. Yet to do so. 5-second count is on. The ball is deflected and almost taken away by Eli Peters. I would love to have a stopwatch on that. That had to be close to 5.
Yeah, it was a very lengthy time it took him to get that ball in, David, but much faster this time.
Here come the Hawks with the basketball, trying to tie it right here. Ball is on its way, hits the rim, no good. Justice on the rebound. Justice coming out of there with the basketball and dribbles in front of the Hardin Valley bench, giving it off to Ethan James. Looking down low to Eli. Justice wants to give it to him. He backs it up to Jarrell Jimerson. Out to Ethan, who double teamed at the free throw line. Gives it out to Jarrell, gives it into Justice. Justice goes in off the glass, no good. Rebounded right back by Jarrell Jimerson. Back up, baseline jumper is good. Jarrell looking good here in the early going.
Yeah, he really is. 5 points now. All the 5 of the Wildcats' points. Actually, all the points in the game so far.
Here come the Hawks down the floor once again, moving right to left. They work the ball. Top of the circle, number 3 with it, Christian Oliver. He is a sophomore. Over to number 32, that is Jack Sparks. They work the ball around to the corner for a 3. On its way, it's good. 3-point shot by Hardin Valley, and then Sparks, the senior, knocks it down. Then Oak Ridge's lead is 5-3. Here's Justice coming down the floor, has trouble with his dribble. The ball ripped out of his hands. A lot of contact, actually, when he hit the midcourt line. The jump ball is called. The alternate possession arrow will give the ball to the Hardin Valley Hawks.
Yeah, I like the aggressive defensive play that time by Jarrell Jimerson, David, just really going after that ball and, creating not a turnover, but a jump ball situation.
5-3 our score. Hardin Valley basketball. 6:10 to play first period. The Wildcats and Hawks started playing in 2009. Here's a travel called against Hardin Valley right in front of the Oak Ridge students. They are loud and proud today. That's the biggest student section we've had all year.
Yeah, I love seeing it, David. I really do. I mean, to me, this is all about the high school experience and the students coming out and, supporting their team and their high school is awesome.
I've said this before at the start of the girls' game. The Wildcats have not played many district ball games on a Friday night here at the Wildcat Arena as Oak Ridge fired a pass inside to Ethan James. Ethan cannot shoot. Jarrell will from the top of the key for three. Might have been deflected, but he might have been fouled too. And Jarrell Jemerson's about to shoot 3 free throws, I do believe.
Yeah, Jack Sparks picked up that foul for Hardin Valley, David. That's their first team foul. Obviously his first foul. Jarrell Jemerson has not made a free throw yet, but he's made a 3 and a 2, so why not a 1?
He's an 80% free throw shooter. He's been really good at the line. He's the second leading free throw shooter behind Eli Peters, who's at 87%. Free throw, the first one, good. He'll have 2 more. He'll have another one. Jarrell averaging on the year 9.3 points per ball game, already with 6 in this one. Back to the line he goes. Good. And Wildcat lead is back up to 4, 7-3. Oak Ridge will put a little pressure on in the rear court. The Wildcats try to strip the ball away, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Oak Ridge. The Wildcats kind of converged on him with a little bit of a trap on the sideline and knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Hardin Valley with the basketball side midcourt. And I've been told by a couple of our people watching that they need to back off the lower part of the screen a little bit to see the bottom of the screen as Hardin Valley has the basketball. 7-3 the score, 5:32 to play. We're in the first quarter. Hawk basketball. They're going to drive in the paint, cut off there by Oak Ridge. They kick it out for a 3. It's on its way. It's good. 3-point shot. No, it wasn't bad defense at all. I saw Coach Green was frustrated, but it didn't look like bad defense to me, and it's 7-6. Oak Ridge ball. Wildcats yet to get a shot off by Charlie Toppenheim. He really hadn't even caught it until right now. First time he's caught it. He goes inside the paint, stripped of the ball, taken away by Hardin Valley. They'll go coast to coast, then Jarrell steals it. Jarrell Jemerson of the Wildcats coming back the other way, running right into one of the Hawks, and a personal foul's called against Hardin Valley. 4:55 to play first quarter, 7-6 Oak Ridge. That'll be the second team foul called against the Hawks.
Both teams with 2 team fouls, David, as a very fast-paced game so far here with, just less than halfway through, just about 3 minutes into the first quarter.
Justice West with the basketball, gives it off to Jarrell. Picked up defensively, goes down the floor, and Eli tried to throw it to Charlie Toppenheim, but he put a lot of mustard on it, and our camera guy, Caleb Jackson's the guy who comes up with the ball. And it was well out of bounds, and Oak Ridge turns the ball over. 7-6 the score. Hardin Valley beat Oak Ridge at Oak Ridge, you might remember. Wildcats trying to get revenge and trying to even the series up. The Wildcats working hard. Oak Ridge needs a couple more district wins to finish third in the district. And I know that's not their custom spot, as the travel is going to be called against the Hawks. Since Coach Green's been here, playing in a first-round ball game is almost unheard of, but they will this year, all because of that loss to Hardin Valley. Wildcats would have had an opportunity to be at least second in the district, but that loss to Hardin Valley was a big one, and I don't really think Farragut's going to lose 2 or 3 more ball games. Oak Ridge, Charlie Toppenheim, free throw line, now goes in for a layup. Good. He faked the 3 and then drove in. Here's a steal by Oak Ridge. Down goes to Jarrell Jemerson, and is going to go in for a layup. Good. Jarrell scores again, and the Wildcat lead is 11-6. Here come the Hawks with the basketball outside the line. Having some conversations with others as we.
I was talking to Miss Seals, David. When she talks, you have to listen.
Oh, yeah. It's like I said, she runs the place. We don't want to get her on our bad side. 11-6 to score. Hardin Valley for 3. No good. Rebound, Jarrell Jemerson. Jarrell's having quite a first quarter as Oak Ridge leads 11-6. Oak Ridge shoots a 3 from the corner. In and out. No good. Rebounded by Hardin Valley. Wildcats up 5, 3:27 to play. We're in the first period. Down the floor once again will come Hardin Valley for 3. That's an air ball, no good. Rebounded by Ethan James. Ethan coming back the other way, gives it in to Jarrell, who scores again. He got hammered in the process, 13-6, and he's got most of our points.
He has 11 of our 13 as he gets, Justice West with the turnover. He comes the other direction. He wants to score. He goes in, and a blocking foul called on Hardin Valley.
Wildcats on top 13-6, and Justice will go to the free throw line. Justice averaging 8.2 points per ball game. Looks like we're going to get Josh Amos Jr. They're going to say not in the act of shooting, as Ethan will work the ball in. The Wildcats will get, as I mentioned, Josh in the ball game. Wildcats also have Justice West, Charlie Taubenheim, Eli Peters. Looks like Luis Soria is coming in now for the Wildcats. Justice West. It'll be Oak Ridge ball. They're working into Luis. Luis swings it out to Charlie, top of the circle. Charlie has 2 points in the game. They've only given him an opportunity to shoot once, and he misses on that 3. On the rebound will come the Hawks. Quickly dribbling the ball left side. Good defense by Oak Ridge, not allowing them to penetrate in. Now they do get inside the paint, turn and spin and shoot. No good. Really good defensive series right there by the Wildcats.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they wanted to penetrate, and the Wildcats did a really good job of keeping them out of the paint, as Taubenheim makes a nice drive down the left side of the lane, puts it up with the right hand. It goes in, and he gets fouled.
Charlie averages 18.3 points per ball game, is a 60% free throw shooter. He'll have one here with the Wildcats on top 15-6 over the Hardin Valley Hawks. The Wildcats led in the game at Hardin Valley most of the way until the fourth quarter. I think they were up 9 going into the fourth quarter before falling to the Hawks. Charlie to the line, toss is up, good. 16-6 Oak Ridge, 2:32 to play, and here comes the Hawks down the floor, moving right to left quickly. They get the ball across the line, outside in the corner it goes. Luis trying to cut him off. He drives just to the baseline, cut off, swings the ball back to the top of the circle. They have the ball outside the line. The midcourt line, number 3, Christian Oliver with it, swings the ball to his right, hands it off once again, number 13 driving with it, that's Colin Dryness. He works the ball to the top of the circle again, just weaving in and out. They don't really have a good shot. Now they do. Good drive. Nice pass and a bucket for Hardin Valley. Here comes Oak Ridge back the other way. Timeout is asked for. 16-8 our score. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Wildcats on top. We'll be back in a moment.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
David Clary, Marquez, Preston Fetters back here along with Caleb Jackson. Well, the Wildcats are on top 16-8. The Lady Wildcats were defeated tonight 64-53. The boys junior varsity won their game today 63-50. Oak Ridge basketball. The Wildcats trying to get it in. They do to Josh Amos Jr. The junior himself will bring the ball to the midcourt line. Wildcats on top by 8 as we play with 1:52 to play. Here as Charlie gets free, and Charlie's going to drive to the baseline. No place to go but back. Gives it up to Jarrell. Jarrell penetrates left, gives it into Charlie for the shot. Good. Not only has Jarrell Jemerson scored well tonight, that's a nice assist.
It really was. I mean, they just kind of left Charlie Taubenheim all alone down there on the right block as the shot's up. No good by Hardin Valley, rebounded by the Wildcats.
Josh Amos with it to Jarrell for 3, and it's on its way. No good. Knocked out of bounds. Less touched by Hardin Valley. 18-8 Oak Ridge, 1:22 to play. First period. Here on ESPN night, you can see the students when we go to the other end of the floor with their ESPN table as Charlie's going to come out. Ethan James back in. Luis Soria's in the ball game. Eli Peters, along with Josh Amos Jr. and Jarrell Jemerson. Oak Ridge feeds the post. That's nice. Eli with a shot. Good. Nice little turnaround one-handed jumper by Eli, and the Wildcat lead is 20-8.
Yeah, great job by Eli Peterson that time, just posting up down low and just a little baby hook with the right hand to get that to go in for his first 2 points tonight.
Minute 4 to play here in the first quarter. 20-8 the score. Hawk basketball. Good defense. Oak Ridge Wildcats really working hard on defense, not allowing much of anything. They're extending out on the three-point shooters. They're not allowing middle penetration. And Hardin Valley just having a little trouble. That's a nice move by that Hawk as he drives in for the shot. Good. That was a nice move.
It really was. Kamani Smith with his first 2 points for the Hawks, and a whistle is blown. Let's see, going to call a foul, looks like, on number 12.
That'll be the 15th foul called against Hardin Valley, and Oak Ridge should be shooting free throws. It's the second time we've had 5 fouls, and they got to alert, the scorekeeper's got to alert. That's 5 fouls. Walk. Take a walk. And they're going to shoot free throws on the other end. 20-10 the score, 36.9 seconds to play. It'll be Josh Amos Jr., I do believe, at the line for the Wildcats. Josh, on the year, is averaging 3.6 points per ball game. He is a 58% free throw shooter.
First one's up and good. He's now on the board, David. He's in the scorebook.
Jeremiah Stevens has just checked into the ball game. The freshman coming off of a 13-point performance against Ray County earlier, and he gets a rebound, comes in and gets the board. The Wildcats set it up to Josh for 3. It's on its way. Good 3-point shot by Josh Amos Jr., and Oak Ridge has a 14-point first quarter lead.
Very nice. After missing the free throw, he follows up with a three-pointer.
24-10 the score. We're down to 20 seconds to play in the first period. Hardin Valley basketball, and a holding foul is going to be called, I think, against Josh. Wildcats currently have in the ball game. Looks like Jeremiah Stevens, he's still in the ball game, along with, Justice West back in, Josh Amos Jr., Charlie's taking a seat, Ethan James back in the ball game. And I think I said, maybe I didn't, Jarrell Jimerson is in there as well. Hardin Valley ball down 14. Free throw line jumper is up, clanging off the iron, no good. Jeremiah's come in and gotten 2 boards. He's a big boy, and he's able to knock those down as Oak Ridge gets a shot off. It won't count, or it might have counted. The quarter has come to a close. Good quarter of basketball for the Wildcats. They put 24 on the board. They lead Hardin Valley 24-10. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site X-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We are a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena. Oak Ridge basketball up by 14. Justice West with the basketball. Wildcats come out. Justice is going to drive against 4 guys. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by the Hawks. 24-10 the score. Hardin Valley basketball. They work the ball. There's a wide open look at a 3. It's on its way, and that is no good. Rebounded right back, though, by the Hawks, and they'll set it up. 7:34 to play second quarter. Wildcats trying to win their 14th game of the year. Hardin Valley basketball. Out to the top it goes. Number 5 with the basketball, Mike Fritz. He's a sophomore player. Back to Smith. He drives right and almost stripped of the ball, taken away by Hardin Valley. They're very patient right now. They worked out to the top near the midcourt circle. Number 32, Jack Sparks, dribbling at the midcourt line. Hardin Valley very patient right now, Mark, just kind of dribbling around.
Yeah, they're trying to, try to get the people open, but credit Jarrell Jimerson playing great defense right now on number 0 for Hardin Valley Smith.
They put up a 3, and he had a really good game against Oak Ridge. The shot is no good. Eli, I believe, has the rebound. The Wildcats have a three in the left corner. It's on its way. It's up. No good. Good rebound by Ethan James. Off the glass shot is no good. On the rebound will come the Hardin Valley Hawks. 24-10. Here comes Hardin Valley. Outside another wide open three. It's up. No good. They're now shooting quite the same as they did at the Hardin Valley Arena. As the ball is knocked out of bounds, it'll be Oak Ridge with it. Oak Ridge playing with Justice West, Eli Peters, Charlie Taubenheim, Ethan James, and Jarrell Jemerson in the ballgame. Wildcats up 24-10, 6:28 to play in front of a nice crowd here at the Wildcat Arena. A rare Friday home game for the Wildcats. Justice West with the basketball. I think the schedule makers did that deliberately. I know the financial part of it is Jarrell is fouled. I'm kind of surprised he actually decided to foul like that. That was a bad foul. But it'll be a personal foul against the Hawks. Their first of the second quarter. 24-10 the score.
Yeah, their coach was very animated about that call, which I don't quite understand. That was clearly a reach-around foul. You get called for that every time you try it.
Oak Ridge ball. Here it goes to Charlie Taubenheim. Lobs it down low. The ball's lost. I think it was intended for Ethan James. He didn't catch it cleanly. It goes out of bounds. 24-10 the score. We played almost 2 minutes of this quarter, and neither team has scored. Here come the Hawks down the floor, moving right to left. Nice crowd on hand here. We've got 2 more home games left. Monday, we'll play the Cleveland Blue Raiders at home, and then a week from tonight, we'll take on the Fulton Falcons. They're going to drive in the paint. Good defense again. They cut it off. Here's a three. It's up no good. Another rebound by Oak Ridge. At Hardin Valley, they couldn't miss the threes, but tonight that's not the case as Eli works the ball down the floor, gives it out to Charlie around the right side, and then the ball's knocked out of bounds by Hardin Valley. They hit about everything, especially down the stretch, and Kamani Smith was just dominant in that game, the freshman was, but tonight the Wildcats doing a much better job defensively. Oak Ridge basketball, Eli Peters with it to Jarrell. Jarrell Jemerson dribbles right, kicks it out to the corner for a three. It's up, good. Three-point shot, Oak Ridge. The Wildcat lead is 27-10.
Ethan James now on the board with 3 points for the Wildcats as the Wildcats lead 27-10.
5:20 to play, second quarter. Here's a steal by the Wildcats. Coming back the other way, pushing it up to Charlie. Charlie drives in for the layup. Good. And Oak Ridge now leads 29-10.
Charlie now with 9 points, David, in the ballgame.
And Charlie Taubenheim just picked up a milestone. Is on the other end. A whistle blows and a foul is going to be called. So coming into the ball game, Charlie Taubenheim was right. Well, he's pretty close. He's got 9 right now, you said, Mark?
Yes, he does.
His next point will be his 700th career point at Oak Ridge High School. But a foul was called against Oak Ridge, and they'll shoot free throws.
First free throw by Smith is up and good. He now has 3 points on the night.
Justice West in the ball game. The Wildcats substituting, let's see, somebody out of the ball game. It looks like it's going to be Jarrell, and he deserves a break. He's been phenomenal on both ends of the floor here in the first half. 18-point lead for the Wildcats, 29-11 the score. 18-point advantage as Hardin Valley goes to the line. Toss is good. But no lead is safe. You got to come out and play. Despite the fact that Oak Ridge has a big lead now, it's still only the second quarter. Oak Ridge shoots a three. Good. 3-point shot. Wildcats knock it down another one.
Josh Amos now with 7 points on the night, Dave. That's his second three-pointer.
And a 20-point lead now for the Wildcats here in the first half. 4:38 to play. With the basketball will come the Hawks of Hardin Valley Academy. They'll work the ball inside the paint, and another travel's called.
That's the third travel they've called on number 0 for Hardin Valley.
This is our association officiating this game. When we were at Hardin Valley, it's the Knoxville Association. And the difference in that game, it wasn't a poorly called game in Hardin Valley. They just let it be physical. I mean, it was a war inside. I mean, nothing was really called, and Hardin Valley took advantage of that. As Charlie takes advantage of an open shot, he missed it, though. Rebounded by the Hawks. 32-12, the Wildcats by 20. Hardin Valley gets shot up, no good. And another foul is going to be called. We are live here at the Wildcat Arena. Coming up on Monday, we will be back here as the Wildcats take on the Cleveland Blue Raiders. The Cleveland road game called off. The Alcoa road game called off because of the weather we had, because next week's the final week of the season, which is kind of hard to believe, which doesn't seem like we've, just started the other day, just against Oliver Springs, but here we are with, after tonight, 1 week to go in the regular season. First toss good, second toss no good. Charlie Taubenheim on the rebound. 32-13 Oak Ridge, 4:15 to play. We're in the second period. Oak Ridge basketball, Eli Peters to Josh. Around the horn it goes to Charlie Taubenheim. Back to Josh Amos Jr. Wildcats. Watch them put up a shot. The Wildcats knock it down.
Yeah, nice. Another baby hook by Eli Peters. David, he's got 4 points on the night, and he may pick up a foul here. Let's see. It's either going to be on Eli or, they call it on number 3, Josh Amos Jr. That'll be his second, team third.
Oak Ridge up by 21 points in front of a good crowd here at the Wildcat Arena. This team beat Oak Ridge at Hardin Valley. I think it was on like January the 3rd as they shoot free throws again. Shot is up, no good. The Lady Wildcats were defeated tonight. Final score of their ball game, 64-53. Mark will run down the final scoring in that game. We weren't able to do that in between. They don't give us a whole lot of time in between games anymore or between quarters. I guess everyone wants to get home. That free throw is good. A 20-point lead, Mark, for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it's great. We talked about it earlier, David, and I'll probably say it several times tonight, but I absolutely love the student section tonight, David. Very vocal, very animated, very much into this game, and I think that they're going to help propel the boys to a win tonight.
I just wish we didn't have to go to McMinn County. I love that gym. That was a great gym. I just wish we didn't have to go all the way down there for the district tournament. Here's the lob down low. Charlie Taubenheim layup, good.
Speaking of their gym, David, I watched part of the game on YouTube the other night, and I really liked the way that they had their lettering on the wall, kind of had a backlight to it.
What you probably did not see, though, which was even more impressive, the national anthem, they projected the flag across the entire floor, as that bucket was good and the timeout is asked for, and the starting lineups were projected, their faces were projected on the floor with the lights out. It was a very, very impressive. It looked like a professional or a college environment. They turned the lights off, and there was a projection system above the floor that went directly down on the floor, and the American flag was waving there. When they did the national anthem, the starting lineups were projected with their faces on the floor. It was really, really nice.
Yeah, my only question is, why haven't you bought a high school projection system yet?
Well, to be honest with you, I actually told Coach Gaddis, what day was that, Wednesday, that we need to buy one of those, and they can project your face down on the floor.
Nobody wants to see that.
36-14 is our score. We've got 3:11 to play. Looks like the students are having fun on their ESPN night across the way. And I know they're being monitored quite closely, I'm sure, by staff. But as I mentioned before, they had asked if we could put that on the air, if we could put that on the air. Maybe they're recording it for Channel 15 or whatever the channel is, 1082, whatever it is now. But I told them, we probably don't need to do that, as we talked about. As you said, teenage boys, unfiltered, I don't know if that would be the smartest thing. Our FCC license would probably be revoked as Oak Ridge gets the ball back. And they'll start play here with 3 minutes to play. Wildcat set it up, Justice West. Out to Jarrell. Jarrell drives in. Fadeaway jumper, hits the rim, but drops off, no good. Oak Ridge on top, 36-17. Here come the Hawks down the floor. The Wildcats playing with Charlie Taubenheim, Justice West, Jarrell Jimerson, Luis Soria, along with Ethan James. Luis, the only non-starter in the ball game, as they put up a shot. Good, and a foul's going to be called. Don't want to let them get back in the ball game, Mark. I know it's still a big deficit, but don't want to let them back in. Wildcats were up almost double digits into the fourth quarter last time, and they came back and won.
Yeah, Charlie Taubenheim picks up his second foul, David. Team fourth for the Wildcats is going to the line is Kamani Smith. He has 5 points. He's 3 for 4 from the free throw line, so quite a threat from the free throw line. But you're exactly right. I mean, we do not need to let Hardin Valley back into this game. We need to just, as I say, keep the boot to the throat here.
Jeremiah Stevens is in the ball game. That free throw is missed, and Jeremiah comes in like he did when he came in the first quarter and pulled on his first possession or first moments of play, pulled down a rebound. He does there. Oak Ridge leads by 17. Oak Ridge Ethan James with it. Has Jeremiah Stevens in for a shot. Good. And the freshman scores his first 2 tonight.
Yeah, great to see that, David. I'm so impressed with his athletic ability, and his hands are really impressive.
Yeah, we kind of talked about him and where he came from and why he's here and why nobody had ever heard of him. He just moved in, and the Wildcats watched them put up a shot. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardin Valley. He's a big boy. I mean, as I said before, we thought obviously our big guy was going to be Malik Howard this year, but Malik elected to not play basketball, so it kind of left our big guys being 2 guards in Charlie Toppenheim and Eli Peters. And with Jeremiah, and of course he's still learning Coach Green's system, and your son can probably tell you this, and anybody who's been through the system before, Coach Green's system is hard. You just don't pick it up right away. But his athleticism is so much, and his size is so much. He's getting some really valuable playing time, and he's our big guy right now.
Yeah, he is. Obviously Charlie Toppenheim on the bench, so Jeremiah in for him. But I can't say enough good things about him. Just going to be an exceptional player.
I can't wait to see him play football as Jarrell has a 3-point shot, top of the key. It's going to be short, rebounded by the Hawks. Oak Ridge on top by 19, 38-19. Ball knocked out of bounds by a hustling Wildcat out of bounds. Aaron Green in his 16th year as the head coach of the Wildcats, playing in front of a good crowd on this Friday night. Not nearly as cold as it has been. I still have snow in my yard. We had obviously the bad weather. Good hustle there by the Wildcats getting a steal. Over goes to Jeremiah, to Eli Peters. Eli's going to drive coast to coast, and they're going to call a charge. And I don't know how you can do it. It looked like that guy was moving as well. And Eli kind of put his shoulder into him, and that might be the reason they make the call against Eli Peters.
Yeah, I think because Eli lowered his shoulder and initiated contact, I think that's probably why they called the charge.
I was a little concerned when I saw these officials walk in the gym today, but I think they've done a really good job.
I think
I've said it
too.
Again. That's twice in the same night I've said that.
Oh, I'm definitely putting a star on the calendar.
Here's another missed shot by Hardin Valley. Wildcats, Jarrell Jemerson pulls down the boards, going to go inside and kick it out to Justice. Justice goes into Jeremiah, right block, to see if they can stop that. And he did, but a jump ball is called, I think, or maybe it's a foul. He's going to come over the scores table. It is a foul, and it looks like Jeremiah Stevens, the freshman, will go to the free throw line. Jeremiah averaging 5.5 points per game, and he hadn't played many. He's a 50% free throw shooter, and he'll go to the line. He had 13 points on Tuesday. Not too happy with that free throw in his body language, but he'll have another one. 38-19, Oak Ridge is led by 20 in this game. Can make it 20 again if the freshman can knock down this free throw. And he does. And that shot sponsored by Ten Bank as he banks it in. 40-19, Oak Ridge in the lead. Well, no, that's not the right score. The scoreboard, he gave them 2 free throws again. He did that the other night. It is only 39-19. As they put up a shot, no good. It bounces out of bounds. Last touch by Oak Ridge. Our scorekeeper, there he changed it back. Good. 39-19 the score. He did that the other day. And we had to, I think you had to go down and correct him. Did you not?
I did. Oh, nice.
And Jeremiah, go ahead.
Nice deflection by Jeremiah. I mean, he's quick as a cat down there. And like I said, his hands are so impressive.
Trying to get the ball over the top of him is a feat in itself. They do get him. Blocked shot by Jeremiah. Did he call? Foul is going to be called, or something's going to be called. But what a block by the freshman. And the Oak Ridge students are erupted on that.
Yeah, they called the foul on Hardin Valley, David. It was an exceptional block. Not quite as good as T's that we saw in the state tournament, but that was pretty close.
You mean the one that went up to like a 40th row?
Yeah, that was like a home run, in baseball almost.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was a good one. 39-19 the score, 38 seconds to play, first half. Oak Ridge could play for the final shot if they elect to, playing with Ethan James, Justice West, Jarrell Jimerson, Jeremiah Stevens, and Eli Peters. Charlie on the bench with a couple fouls. He did score his 700th career point earlier tonight. Congratulations to him. Janiah Pippins is Jeremiah goes up for the shot, missed it. It was a mismatch in size. Let's see if they can get a shot off of 12. They work the ball to the right corner. Then it's sealed by Oak Ridge. Wildcats, Jarrell Jimerson lays it up. No good. Gets right back with a rebound. No good. Wildcats missed a couple of bunnies there. And then the ball's knocked out of bounds as the first half comes to a close. And what a good half of basketball it was for the Wildcats, Mark, as the Wildcats lead it by 20, 39-19. And the Wildcats went tumbling, and hopefully he's okay. Looks like he's at Ethan James. He'll be assisted up, kind of favoring that left leg, and he's a crucial member of our basketball team, and hopefully he'll be okay. Mark, your thoughts on the first half? A good one, 20-point lead.
Yeah, great one for the Wildcats. Anytime you're leading by 20, things are probably going your way. And, I love the fast pace of this game. I really love the style play that Coach Green does. Oh, wow. Ethan James having to be carried off by his brother and another helper that I don't recognize. But great first half. When I was talking to Teresa Seals earlier, David, she said that these are the dance cats performing at halftime, and we can show them performing.
Yes, she told me that earlier today. So we can put the camera down on the floor. Let's take a break. We'll let you watch the dance cats here. Oak Ridge on top, 39-19. We'll come back and look at the stats of the boys and the girls game. We'll be back to the Wildcat Arena in a moment.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank?
Uh-uh.
So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes. That's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We're a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site X-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4600. 888-888-4400. Go Wildcats.
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on, seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Now back to tonight's game, brought to you in part by Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena, where the Wildcats have a 39-19 lead. And the score, the Wildcats were up 24-10 after one quarter and now lead at 39-19. The postseason just a few short days away, and in order for us to continue streaming live video, we must pay a rights fee to the TSSAA. The cost per game at the district and region tournaments is $200 per game. If you are interested in helping us broadcast these games, first from McMinn County, and hopefully maybe we'll get a region game here, who knows, please contact me, David Clary, at DCCATVOICE, that's DC Cat Voice, at AOL.com. Yes, I still have AOL, my original email address, or you can text me or call 865-310-7207. We thank you very much for your support. We have no sponsor yet for the girls' first game. Andrew Barton has already paid the rights fee for the first boys' game, which I believe is going to be against McMinn County. Let's go to Mark. I think he has completed the stats. Mark?
Thank you very much, David. Oak Ridge on top, as you said, 39-19 by 20 at the half over the Hardin Valley Hawks. The leading scorer for the Wildcats is Jarrell Jimerson. He has 11. Charlie Taubenheim with 9. Jeremiah Stevens has 3. Josh Amos Jr. has 7. Eli Peters with 4. And Ethan James with 3. Ethan James being helped back onto the floor. Charlie Taubenheim's father is helping him walk. He is walking. He does have a shoe off, so we'll have to see. I'd kind of be surprised right now if he gets back in the game in the second half. As a team, the Wildcats were 15 of 28 from the field. They were 11 of 17 in twos, 4 of 11 in threes, and 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Now looking at Hardin Valley, they were led in scoring by number 0, Kamani Smith. He had 7. Jack Sparks had 6 for the Hawks. 3 points added by Christian Oliver. 2 points by Mike Fritz. And Hunter Ratcliffe rounds out the scoring for the Hawks. He had 1 point. As a team, the Hawks were 6 of 18 from the field. They were 3 of 6 in twos, 3 of 12 in threes. So they took twice as many threes as they did twos in the first half. They were 4 of 7 from the free throw line. The boys led after the first quarter 24-10, then outscored the Hawks 15-9 in the second quarter to take a halftime lead of 39-19. Earlier tonight, Lady Wildcats were they actually fell. They fell by a final score of 64-53. Leading scorer for the Lady Wildcats led all scorers with 28 points. That was Avea Mitchell. Janaea Pippin had 12 points. I'm sure David will talk more about the significance of her 12 points a little later. Alani Mitchell had 5 points for Lady Wildcats, 4 points by Evelyn Eubanks, 2 points by both Autumn O'Donnell and Paige Lawing for the Lady Wildcats. Scoring for Hardin Valley, they were led in scoring. They had 2 individuals with 14 points. That was Sarah Galloway and Audria Rain. 12 points added by Marley Edwards, 8 points by both Elaney Lineberry and Holly Lindsay, and 9 points by Gracie Edwards as we get set for the second half of the boys' game.
Yeah, we're just moments away. I'm going to take a quick timeout. The Wildcats on top 39-19. Back with the second half in 30 seconds.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482-0513.
David Clary back here along with Preston Fetters, Mark Haste, and Caleb Jackson. The second half of the boys' game just underway. Oak Ridge by 20, 39-19. As Mark said, the girls lost today, 64-53. The boys' junior varsity did win their game, though, 63-50. There's a missed shot by the Hawks, and then a foul's going to be called against Hardin Valley on the rebound attempt. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball.
Picking up that foul for Hardin Valley was number 13, Colin Dyerness. That would be his second, team first of the third quarter, as they still have 5 fouls for each team.
Our next ball game will be Monday as Oak Ridge takes a shot, and Justice West has his first 2 points of the night.
Yes, he does.
And Oak Ridge's lead is 41-19. Monday, we'll be right back here at the Wildcat Arena, a rare Monday ball game. The Cleveland Blue Raiders and Lady Raiders will be here, regular start times. Then on Tuesday, we'll travel to Lenore City, take on the Panthers as the ball's dribbled off the foot of Justice West out of bounds. And a week from tonight, Wildcats will close out the regular season, believe it or not, against the Fulton Falcons. Your schedule will say Saturday the 14th, but they moved that game. It'll be Friday the 13th as they work the ball in, just barely beating the 5-second count once again. Oak Ridge extends the defense. They've done a really good job against Kamani Smith, and he really hasn't been able to do what he did against Oak Ridge at the Hardin Valley Academy gym. They work it in with Christian Oliver, and they're going to call a foul. Baseline official, it's probably a foul there, but he's whistle happy. When we were at, Mark, you didn't go to that game, but when we were at Hardin Valley, I mean, it was physical. They absolutely called nothing in that game, which, you know, me, I sometimes I like that, but, you know, I like it better when we win, obviously, as that free throw is up and good. Tonight, they're calling it a little tighter.
Yeah. I guess that old saying, you know, I was watching a fight until a hockey game broke out. I guess you could attest that through the basketball game.
Wildcat lead is 20 after both free throws were made. Charlie's back in the ball game. Charlie Taubenheim has a wide open three, shoots it, and no good. Rebounded, though, by Justice. Back up with it. Good. Justice West with a couple of buckets here in the second half, and Oak Ridge leads 43-21.
Yeah, great to see Justice on the board, David. He has 4 points. Oh, Jarrell Jemison with a takeaway. Comes back. Alley-oop. No good by Justice West.
Yeah, I think he was going to try to dunk it. The alley-oop wasn't perfect. And as the Hawks have the basketball, they'll drive in with Oliver. He kicks it to the corner. Oak Ridge's defense has been really good. I'm going to try to get in touch with Brian Leffler, our trainer, and get a report on Ethan James. Took a tumble, really the last play of the first half. Yeah. And, you know, and hopefully he'll be okay. He is a crucial part of our team. He is honestly our second leading scorer on the team, averaging 10.7 points per game. And it's his defense, though, that really, really is important to us. As Oak Ridge comes down the floor, kicking it out to the right corner and kicking it back out.
A lot of contact that time, David. Looking down on the floor to the far left, we can see that Ethan James is sitting away from the team, and he has crutches next to him. So a little alarming.
Hopefully just a sprain, but you never like to speculate as that shot is no good. Tipped and rebounded by the Hawks. comes another block shot taken away by Eli Peters. Wildcats in the lead, 43-21. Here's a deflection and a steal. And then Justice tries to rip the ball away, and a little bit too much contact there. And a foul is going to be called against Justice West. You're right. They haven't. The scorekeeper has not cleared off the personal fouls from the second quarter. Still reads 5 fouls for both. We know that's not the case, as it'll be Hardin Valley basketball. 43-21 the score, 5:45 to play. As I mentioned, our next broadcast will be Monday as the Wildcats take on Cleveland. Tuesday, we're going to try the 3 cameras again from Lenore City High School. Our final district game, there's a missed 3 and then another foul called. All of a sudden, they're calling it very tight. They called it fairly tight. These are not really what you'd call just big rivals, you know. And I'm kind of surprised. Hardin Valley had a tremendous student section when we were at Hardin Valley. Oak Ridge has equaled that tonight as Luis comes into the ball game. Foul called against Oak Ridge.
Yeah, that foul for Oak Ridge, it's actually a double foul. Hardin Valley's Kamani Smith picks up his 3rd, but more importantly, Justice West picks up his 4th.
Wow. But the Wildcats do have a 43-21 lead now. The officials come over to the scorers table. Wildcats currently have Luis Soria in the ballgame, Jarrell Jemerson, Josh Amos Jr., Eli Peters, and Charlie Taubenheim. 43-21 the score. And eventually, looks like they're going to shoot some free throws.
No, they're correcting the fouls on the scoreboard, David. They're going to have it underneath. Hardin Valley's going to have it. I mean, on the double foul, I don't think Hardin Valley will be shooting free throws.
Guys standing there, but no movement yet. They're just kind of wandering around, as you can see if you're watching on our YouTube channel, and of course you are. We appreciate that. We're going to need some help at the district tournament. Hopefully the region, hopefully the sub-state, hopefully the state tournament. TSSAA, they charge $200 a game those first 2 tournaments. Hopefully we'll get to the region as the Wildcats are going to get another steal. The Wildcats are going to get a layup by Jarrell Jemerson. Good. Jarrell's really had a fine ball game.
Yeah, I mean, he started that. He tipped the ball away. Josh Amos Jr., or Justice West, rather, quickly got over to the ball and threw it back to Jarrell, who was able to make the layup.
So that's the 4th team foul called against the Wildcats. 45-21 the score. Hardin Valley ball underneath the goal. They've had some troubles getting the ball in. They do with these there. The Wildcats have the smaller lineup in right now as they work the ball outside the line. Oak Ridge's defense has been good. They've only given up 21 points in this game. And I know Coach Green, he loves his defense, and this has been a really good defensive performance as they drive in and kick it out to the corner, driving the baseline. Eli cuts him off. Still wants to shoot. A nice pass, though. That was a really nice pass.
It was. Charlie Taubenheim kind of got lost there. Almost turns the ball over, but able to get it past half court.
Wildcats with it. Over it goes right side to Luis Soria. Wildcats trying to win for the 14th time this year as the Wildcats set it out to Jarrell Jemerson. This is our 3rd ball game of the week. We'll have 3 more next week as Oak Ridge kicks it out to Luis. And Luis is going to drive right, and he just going to hand the ball off. But a whistle blows and another foul is going to be called. It might be against Christian Oliver.
It is. It'll be his first, I believe. Yes.
Hardin Valley scored 70 on the Wildcats at Hardin Valley. That's a big difference, at least right now, as Charlie's got the basketball top of the key, dribbles in, might have been held, drives in, pulls up and shoots and scores.
First 2 points for Taubenheim in the second half, David.
And Oak Ridge's lead is now 47-23, a 24-point lead. Wildcats have led. They led 24-10 after 1 quarter. Led at halftime 39-19. They've increased that lead to 47-23. Hardin Valley's only beaten Oak Ridge twice, and that happened. The second time happened on January's. Oak Ridge almost got a turnover. The Wildcat Jarrell Jemerson hustled, dove for a loose ball on the floor. I'm really, really happy with the play of Jarrell Jemerson. He had 17 the other night against McMinn County. And it needed every one of those. Charlie was a little bit off on his. We're so accustomed to Charlie scoring like 900 points a game. When he doesn't score 25, I mean, seriously, in our minds, in my mind anyway, I think, what's wrong? But, you can't expect him to be so perfect as he has been most of the years. Jarrell goes in for another shot. This one's partially rejected, but then another foul is going to be called. But Jarrell's just coming on the second half. And, I remember talking to him before the season started, during football season, actually, and I asked him how summer basketball went, and he said, okay. He had some big shoes to fill in Raekwon Watson, and he's really done a good job here in the second half. And he's one of the main reasons the Wildcats have been more consistent since the second half of the year.
Yeah, I mean, you said he had 17 points the other night. He's already up to 14 tonight. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line as he takes his second shot. Not quite going in.
25-point lead for the Wildcats, though, 48-23. Wildcats back on defense. Here comes a drive. Here comes this block shot by Jeremiah or Josh, and they're going to call another foul. You talked about how quickly the first half went. The second half is starting to drag a little bit with all these fouls being called. That's already the 10th foul called in the third quarter.
Yeah, both teams with 5 fouls exactly, David. Is going to the line is Kamani Smith. He has 7 points on the night. First point of the second half. He's now, 4 of 6 from the free throw line.
48-24. The other loss the Wildcats suffered to Hardin Valley when Barry Wortman was coach. So Coach Green suffering his first loss ever to Hardin Valley the last time. But I think he's going to get back on the winning side of things. The Wildcats have the basketball, facing pressure in the rear court. Charlie's going to dribble past everybody, bring the ball down the line. There's Luis. He guns a three. No good.
Nice
Big
rebound.
rebound by Jeremiah once again. The Wildcats set it up. Three-pointer from the corner is up no good. Rebound to the Hawks. Wildcats misfiring on a couple threes. 48-25 the score. They work the ball to the right block, and here's a nice defensive play by the Wildcats. They steal it. They're going to drive in for a layup. No good. Hardin Valley has the board coming back the other way. 3:06 to play, and Hardin Valley fires a pass and throws it out of bounds. Tracked down by the fans in the stands. We've got a lot of them. The biggest student section of the night, of the year, really, for the Wildcats. But like I said, we haven't had many Friday ball games. Most of our Friday games have been on the road this year. And finally, the students have an opportunity to come out on a weekend to show their support. And I know you've said it several times in this broadcast how important it is for the players, and it makes it more fun for us as they launch a three. Oak Ridge does. No good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Wildcats missing on some threes here as they get a shot blocked again out of bounds. Good deflection by the Wildcats, and they're going to call another foul. I think it's going to go against Josh Amos Jr.
Yeah, and that'll be his 4th. So
Wildcats
to the line.
already without the services of Ethan James.
To the line is, once again, Kamani Smith. He's got 9 points on the ball game. He misses his first free throw. He's 5 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
48-25. Eli Peters back in the ball game. Charlie Taubenheim along with Jarrell Jimerson. Jeremiah Stevens in the ball game for the Wildcats, along with one other. 48-25 the score, 2:43 to play. Toss is good. Here come the Wildcats down the floor. Jarrell pushes it across the line. Here comes a shot. Nice one. Just a turnaround jumper from the right side by Charlie Taubenheim, who scored his 700th career point tonight. Oak Ridge is up their lead once again, 50-26.
Yeah, Taubenheim with 15 points in the ballgame. Nice turnover by Jarrell Jimerson. He's kind of trapped in the corner, but he's able to get out as, well, maybe not. Having some trouble, and Oak Ridge calls a timeout to save the clock.
We'll take it with them. We are live at the Wildcat Arena. We'll be back here on Monday. On Tuesday, we'll be at Lenore City. A week from tonight, it'll be Oak Ridge and Fulton. There's the student section across the way. Back in a moment.
I'm Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty. I'm a proud graduate of Oak Ridge High School, class of 1982, and a member of the 1980 state championship football team. As a lifelong resident of Oak Ridge, I would love to put my knowledge of the area to work for you should you have any real estate needs. You can contact me at 865-919-5559 or at betsycolemanrealty.com. Thank you, and roll Wildcats roll.
David Clary back here along with Preston Fetters, Caleb Jackson, along with Mark Hayes, the ESPN crew across the way, having a good time, 50-26. I like it when they do something special like that. It brought out a lot of the students here tonight. Brian is not with us tonight, so I can't get an update on Ethan James. We got a substitute right now, trainer for the Wildcats tonight. Brian, a rare miss for him. He told me the other day that he wasn't going to be over here as Jeremiah kicks it out. Charlie for three. Up, good. Three-point shot, that muscle memory working for Charlie Toppenheim, and it's 53-26.
Charlie now with 18 points, David. That's his first three-pointer of the night.
Charlie averaging 18.3 points per ball game, so right on his average, pretty close, as there's another foul called against the Wildcats. Charlie just been a phenomenal senior campaign, the only returning starter off of last year's team, and he's just really carried the Wildcats, and he has 114 career threes, by the way. That's 15th on the all-time list, and he didn't hardly play much at all his sophomore year and was a starter, and his role was so different last year as they misfire on the first free throw. He was a starter, but he wasn't the guy that was called upon to be the guy. But he had to be this year, and he has really embraced that opportunity and has just ran with it. And he's just had a phenomenal senior year.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, he's really stepped up, and as you said, David, as he goes, kind of the Wildcats go this year. So, big shoes to fill, but Charlie Tottenham's doing his best to do that.
Here's Luis Soria for three. It's up, and it is good. And he's fouled in the act of shooting a three. And I commented on the show when Luis was on the TV show a couple of weeks ago. I said, you are the master of the four-point play. I think this is the fifth or sixth time he has an opportunity for a four-point play.
Yeah, that's amazing, David. As that's his first 4 points of the ball game as he converts.
And it's 57-26. Wildcats with their biggest lead. So the upset that happened in Hardin Valley, which was crucial in terms of the district standings and even a berth to the region, I don't think that's going to happen. As the Wildcats see them miss another one, the Wildcats get another shot up. Good. Charlie Toppenheim and the Wildcats now rallying the Hawks.
Yeah, Charlie now with an impressive 20 points against the Hawks. As the Hawks drive in the middle, they kick it out to the right side. Now left side rather, he'll drive in, take a 10-footer, no good, rebounded by former Wildcat, I believe, Brad Mezzo, as his shot is up and good.
Back the other way quickly comes Oak Ridge. Luis having trouble holding the ball, kicks the ball back out to Jarrell. The Wildcat lead is 59-28. 43 seconds and counting here in this third quarter. The Wildcats headed for another district win. They'll close out their district schedule on Tuesday against Lenore City with a chance to finish third. Jarrell lost the handle of the basketball, and here comes the Hawks coming down the floor. 27 seconds to play. Have they started the Oak Ridge reject chant yet?
Yes, that's how I knew he was a former Wildcat. I've heard it twice.
Here comes Oak Ridge. Charlie coming down with 15 seconds to play. 59-28 the score. That's my favorite chant. It's not very nice, but it's my favorite chant, to be honest with you.
It's mine as well, but I didn't want to say it because it could be construed as in bad taste.
We didn't say it. We just reported. You can't shoot the messenger as the third quarter comes to a close. 59-28 the score. The Wildcats in the lead comfortably. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter in 60 seconds.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on, seriously? This is so extra.
But what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra. Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena, where the Wildcats are on top 59-28, trying to earn a split with the Hawks this year. They lost the first game in Hardin Valley. The Wildcats trying to return the favor, but they're doing it in a much bigger fashion here. They're up big time by 31 points right now as the Hawks come cross court with the basketball. Oak Ridge comes out with Eli Peters, Jarrell Jimerson, Luis Soria. The Wildcats also have, looks like, let's see, who else in the ball game? Maybe Dallin James in the ball game, perhaps. I'm trying to look at the numbers here as Oak Ridge brings the ball down the floor. Luis has got a three. It's on its way. It's up, and it's good. Luis is going to go to the line once again for another opportunity for a 4-point play. I tell you, he's the king of that.
Yeah, that's amazing. And it's not like it's Oscar-worthy or anything like that. I mean, they're actual fouls.
The other night, he got caught doing something that they said that he did. That he, as he was going down, after he shot the three, he stuck his foot out as he hits the free throw, and they called the foul on Luis, actually.
Yeah,
but
I've never seen that before.
63-31 the score. Oak Ridge by 32 points. We could have a running clock here pretty soon.
That is always my goal.
Hardin Valley basketball, 7:14 to play in the game. Their basketball, Oliver kicks the ball back out. Might have been a walk right there. They are going to call a travel. And travel is going to go against Brad, who was a Wildcat last year. Saw a little time on the bench. He's a young guy. Last year in the system. He was a sophomore last year. He's a junior now. As Oak Ridge will get the basketball at the end of the Hardin Valley bench, and the Wildcats, Eli Peters, will work the ball in. 63-31, a 32-point lead for the Wildcats. Jarrell Jimerson around a screen, dribbles to the hole, goes inside. Nice pass to Jeremiah Stevens, and Jeremiah scores another bucket.
Yeah, Jeremiah now with 5 points on the ball game, David. Nice recheck, too.
Here come the Wildcats down the floor. Oh, boy. Wildcats had an opportunity on the other end, but just couldn't get it to go. And let's see. I just talked to Shauna James, Ethan's mother, has a sprain, and he's out for the night. And so we kind of figured it was a sprain. So that's better than anything that could have happened as they get a shot up. Good.
Yeah, Kamani Smith made that two-pointer, David. He's now in double figures with 12 points. Uh-oh.
Wildcats turn the ball over, and they get another bucket.
Yeah, he quickly got to 14.
65-35 the score. And the Wildcats had the basketball. Luis Soria with two 4-point plays in this one. He struggles with his dribbling right there. Oh, wow. Jeremiah just reaches in. They're going to call a foul on him because he did dive on top of him. Let's see if they do call that foul. And it's going to be, and it's a 30-point lead for the Wildcats, 6 minutes to play. Let's take a quick timeout. I think they have called a timeout. Nope, we'll save it right here. They're just going to bring some substitutes into the game. Our internet has been a little better than it was on Tuesday. It's never good here at Oak Ridge High School. People comment to me all the time, Mark, that the internet, when we go on the road, is so much better than we're at Oak Ridge High School. And we just can't figure that out because we are directly wired into their system. I guess their system needs to be revamped. That's your tax dollars at work as that shot is up no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Back up, and another foul called against Oak Ridge. That was a hard foul as Oak Ridge leads it by 30.
I think that's going to be Justices West's final play of the night.
Well, we've got 3 ball games to go next week, so a little rest doesn't hurt anybody. Dallin James is in the ball game for his brother. Jeremiah Stevens, Eli Peters, Josh Amos Jr. as well for the Wildcats. 65-35, Oak Ridge in the lead. Earlier today, Janaea Pippin scored her 500th career point as a Lady Wildcat. Unfortunately, they lost 64-53. Tonight, Charlie Taubenheim scored his 700th career point as a boys team, on the boys team. Congratulations to both of those on their milestones. Janaea will be back with us next year. 65-37, a 28-point lead. There goes the opportunity, perhaps, as the Wildcats shoot a three. It's good. The Wildcats wide open. Who leaves Charlie Taubenheim wide open like that?
People who don't have a very good scouting report is my only answer.
Andy Arndt's a pretty good coach, so I guess there's just some a misplaced player. We won't blame the coach. As the Wildcats get another rebound with Jeremiah Stevens. Here's Eli down the floor. Off it goes to the top to Charlie. Around to Josh Amos Jr. 5:15 to play. How many points now does Charlie have?
Charlie is up to 23 points, David.
Dallin James in the paint. Drives in. Wants to shoot. Goes up for it. Missed it. Dallin had 5 the other night against Ray County. Oak Ridge by 31. Here comes another drive. Shot is up, no good. Rebound to Eli Peters. Wildcat basketball, 68-37. Here's Dallin down the floor. Three-pointer. No, he didn't shoot it. Dallin thought about shooting a three. He hit one from that corner on Tuesday night. The Wildcats down to 4:43, leading 68-37. Here's a pass to Josh on the left block. Back to Charlie Taubenheim. Charlie lost his dribble as he drove in. Picked up on the floor by the Hardin Valley Hawks. 68-37 the score. Their basketball. Kind of a different ball game than we had at Hardin Valley, that's for sure, as they put up a three. It's up and over the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Great crowd here tonight, Mark.
Yeah, very, very great crowd, David. One of the things that I've noticed for years, I've been doing this for a while, and we experienced it Tuesday night, was the dance team performed at halftime of the boys' game, and it just appeared to me that half the gym left after the dancers left. But tonight we had the dance cats perform, and not the same experience. A lot of people stayed for this game tonight after the dance squad performed.
Here comes Oak Ridge driving with Josh Amos, kicking it out to the left corner. Here's a three on its way. It's up, and it's no good. Missed that time by Lemire Porter, and it'll be Hardin Valley basketball. Wildcats also substituting into the ball game.
David, that was Eli Peters on a very nice rebound for the Wildcats putback, so he gets 6 points. So that's why Hardin Valley gets the ball.
Yeah, thank you. I was looking down on my roster to see all the other new people who are coming in. Lemire Porter came in. Jacob Holman came in the ball game. Dallin's in. My apologies. And the Wildcats lead at 70-37. The Wildcats gave up 70 to Hardin Valley when we were at Hardin Valley. Tonight, so far, only 37 points, and I know Coach Green's going to love that. It's a lot easier to play at home as Jacob tries to get the ball, goes off his fingertips out of bounds. But 70 on the board offensively. They gave up 70 at Hardin Valley, so big difference in the game.
Yeah, and I'd love to see it. You know, just as we talked about the girls, you don't want to be struggling here late in the season. And nice steal by Lemire.
And here come the Wildcats back the other way. 3.5 minutes to play in the game, 70-37. Here's a three-pointer by Jacob Holman. Up, no good. Rebounded again by the Hardin Valley Hawks. Wildcats will have an opportunity to finish third. If they can beat a good Lenoir City team on Tuesday, we'll have the broadcast for you from the Lenoir City High School gym. Another missed shot, Lemire Porter on the rebound. Wildcat ball, Lemire needs somebody to get rid of it to, and he fires a pass a little bit too high for the Wildcats. TJ Burns, right? And it goes out of bounds. But we're going to try the three-camera operation once again on Tuesday. It's not the easiest thing to do. Mark, it requires a lot of people, too, to run the operation. And we hope to be able to do that in the postseason, but we're also going to need some sponsors to sponsor any postseason games we have. Andrew Barton's already sponsored the first boys game, which I believe will be against McMinn County. The girls are going to play Hardin Valley, I'm pretty sure. And that'll be not next week, but the week after when the district tournament begins. Oak Ridge on top, 70-37, as they play it out here with 2:38 to play in the ball game. Wildcats also have in the ball game, looks like Porter's in, or Slater's in. And that is the case. And Dallin almost got a steal there. Hardin taking a little time. Dallin working hard defensively. They work the ball outside for a 3. It's on its way. That's an air ball out of bounds. It's going to be rebounded and picked up by Oak Ridge. Here come the Wildcats down the floor. Slater with it. Off it goes, and the Wildcats set up their offense. Dribbling in, right elbow, pulling up and shooting. Nice shot. Really nice shot by the Wildcats.
Yeah, it's Lemire Porter, David, with his first 2 points of the ball game.
Another talented freshman that's going to see action on the football field as well. He a Robertsfield kid.
And a takeaway.
And here come the Wildcats back the other way. Here comes the drive. Here comes the layup. Good by Slater. And the Wildcat lead is 74-37.
Yeah, I love seeing all these bench players getting in, getting some playing time, and getting in the scorebook, David.
It's just so interesting what a difference this game makes. Here comes a quick pass down to Jacob Holman. Lays it up. Good. Jacob off the glass, and Oak Ridge now up by 39 points.
Yeah, almost everybody has scored, David. The only person who hasn't scored is Dallin James and T.J. Burns.
I don't know if they'll get an opportunity. Here's a steal. Oh, almost a steal. Play is going to be halted, but the clock will still move. And I know Coach Green doesn't like to run up scores, especially against district opponents. So if we get the ball back with any kind of time, I doubt we'll see a whole lot of offense. Ball knocked away and saved away by Hardin Valley. Wildcats on top 76-37, and they do turn the ball over. We're under a minute to play. I'd love to see Dallin or I guess TJ get some points, but now they're going to stop the clock to get some substitutes into the ball game. The Oak Ridge student section has been loud and vocal all night. As Slater stays in the game, it'll be Jacob Holman to work the ball in. Nope, it's going to be Lemire Porter to work the ball in. Josh Amos is in the ball game. Dallin James, the ball's worked in. It's an intercepted pass, and they're going to get a layup. And good. And here come the Wildcats back the other way. Lemire in the rear court, 42 seconds to play in the game, 76-39. Lemire works the ball across to Dallin. Dallin thought about shooting. Now goes down low to the Wildcats, who put up the shot. No good. Missed shot that time by, I believe it was TJ Burns. As another foul is going to be called, but the time is going to tick down. I don't believe they'll have enough time here. 76-39. We will not get the ball back as the Hawks will go to the free throw line. It's interesting how some schools stop the clock at the free throw line. As that free throw is up, no good. The game is now over right now. 76-39 is the final score, or are they going to let it? Nope, they're not. 76-39. So congratulations to the Wildcats. They can finish no worse than fourth place in the district. They will play for third place Tuesday night against Lenoir City as the two teams shake hands. Wildcats win at 76-39. Mark, good win for the Wildcats. They led really from the beginning. They at one time were up, like I guess it was the only time that Hardin Valley never led in the ball game, and so it's a good win for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it really is, and looking out on the floor, David, the student section comes out there to celebrate with the team, and just great to see.
Yeah, they were defeated by Hardin Valley over there, and a very disappointing loss. And really, it was the biggest in terms of standings, in terms of the of things. It was the biggest loss of the year for the Wildcats as they celebrate in the middle part of the floor. It really has kept Oak Ridge. That loss has kept Oak Ridge from finishing second, honestly, to be honest with you, and getting that automatic berth to the region. Good for Hardin Valley, but the Wildcats are going to have to earn it at the district tournament. But good win tonight here. Let's take a break here. I know you're going to work on the stats. Coach Green will be up to talk to me as well. 76-39 the score. We'll be back to the Wildcat Arena in a moment.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help you protect it. The team at Fox Insurance Group believes your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. With business insurance from Todd Fox at Fox Insurance Group and Encova Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting Fox Insurance Group. Visit www.grayfoxins.com or call 865-482 0513.
Washboard Wash and Fold offers services other laundry services can't do. Hotels, restaurants, and vacation rentals use our service for their linens, towels, etc. Our turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, which frees up your time to attend to other business matters. Don't attempt to handle your laundry on your own when Washboard Wash and Fold is here to service your needs. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're closed on Sundays. Don't forget our after-hours drop-off shoot. We're located at 113 Robertsville Road. Try us out today.
How do you say the name? TN Bank?
Nope.
Tin Bank?
Uh-uh.
So what is it?
10 Bank. 10, as in Tennessee. Right here where all our banking decisions are made. Not some corporate office in who knows where. 10 Bank partners with small businesses in our community to help them grow.
Really?
Yes, that's local banking from 10 Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. ORUD has generous appliance incentives to offer your family. Buy appliances from us and get rewarded. It's as simple as that. We are a one-stop shop. We'll sell and install gas appliances for our customers and make it easy to add to your bill with our 0% interest financing. Plus, you can save over $1,000 on your annual utility bills when you switch to natural gas for heating, cooking, and clothes drying. Comfort you can feel, savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas. Visit our showrooms in Oak Ridge, Kingston, and our virtual showroom at ORUD.org.
KOC Oak Ridge shows our commitment to orthopedic excellence by providing on-site x-ray, bracing, casting, and physical therapy. We strive to take care of all of your orthopedic needs in a professional and efficient manner with the respect you deserve. We've been treating East Tennessee families for over 40 years, and we're a proud supporter of Oak Ridge High School athletics. Check out our website and give us a call at 865-558-4400. Go Wildcats.
Did you know that Summit Medical Group was voted the best family practice in internal medicine in 2023? We do walk-in same-day appointments and are currently accepting new patients. For the convenience of our patients, we have on-site physical therapy, a lab, x-ray, and ultrasound. Come see our new location at 850 Briarcliff Avenue in Oak Ridge. To schedule an appointment, call 865-483-3172. We're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays 9 to 5. Summit Medical Group of Oak Ridge, the leaders in primary care. Get to the Summit.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on. Seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Now back to tonight's game, brought to you in part by Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance.
Welcome back once again to the Wildcat Arena, where Oak Ridge boys just won 76-39 over the Hardin Valley Hawks. The Lady Wildcats were defeated 64-53. Boys junior varsity, though, wins for the Wildcats 63-50. Wildcats will wrap up their season next week with 3 ball games, a Monday ball game here at the Wildcat Arena against Cleveland, which will be a tough assignment for both teams. Then on Tuesday on the road at Lenoir City with a chance to finish third in the district and wrap that up with a win over a really good Lenoir City team. Then a week from tonight, the Wildcats will play their annual last game of the year against the Fulton Falcons. That is a Friday ball game. The schedule says Saturday. They moved it to Friday, and that'll be next Friday. And the postseason, of course, is just a few short days away. And in order for us to continue streaming live video, we must pay a rights fee to the TSSAA. The cost per game at the district and region tournament is $200. If you're interested in helping us broadcast these games, first from McMinn County in the district, you can contact me at DCCATVOICE. That's DCCatVoice@AOL.com. Or you can call me at 865 or text me 310-7207. We thank you very much for your support of Oak Ridge Sports and our broadcast on Prep Radio. And Andrew Barton has already signed up to sponsor the first boys ball game probably against McMinn County. Don't know that for sure. I think the play-in ball game, if they finish third, we'll say they finish third in the district, they might get a chance to play McMinn County or Ray County in the play-in game. I haven't seen the bracket yet. I think it's going to be McMinn County. It's a lot easier for me to say. Well, I'll ask Coach Green. He's right here. I'll ask him, Coach. First off, we'll talk about the game. We won't talk about the tournament. Let's talk about this game. You kind of a lot better performance here tonight on both ends of the floor. You started out strong. I think Jarrell Jemerson might have had the first, 7 points of the ball game for your team, and your defense was so much better than it was at Hardin Valley. You got contributions from just about everybody once again. A good defensive effort. You gave up 70 when we were at Hardin Valley, but this time you only give up 39. I know that's probably the stat right there you're most pleased with. We'll get Coach Green on here in a second.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I think my mic was turned off. I was just sitting there talking away, David. Paraphrasing here what I said, we gave up, you mentioned it, we gave up 70 at their place. That was a point of emphasis for this game. It's unacceptable to give up that many points. We didn't guard. Obviously watched the clips of it. And, first time really all year, I challenged them to, do something about it. They did. They come out a little bit fired up. We had played with a little bit of a chip on our shoulder, but we got to play that way all the time, not just against Hardin Valley. But really proud of our guys. Thought we played really hard. Thought we defended at a high level. Thought our pressure was good. Zero's tough to contain. He's a freshman, man. He's going to be a problem, but he's hard to keep out of the paint. But yeah, I'm really proud of our guys defensively, rebounding. Thought we did a really good job.
I think the student section was a big factor in the game too. They were loud and vocal. They were in big numbers tonight. I know they were having a lot of fun, and Coach, I don't know who made the schedule makers, but you haven't played many Friday ball games at home. And this is one of this is one of the rare times that the students and everybody can come out on a Friday night in a home ball game.
Yeah, it fell. First of all, student section, and most of those, I know not all of them. Apologize to the ones that don't play baseball, but most of the baseball team, obviously, ESPN, I thought that was great. Really appreciate them, and we need them to keep the following as we go through here this last week in postseason. But yeah, I did not do the district schedule, David. Obviously, this was our first time in this district in a long time, and they basically had the schedule set, and you drew a number. Everybody drew a number, and then the number we drew was what our schedule ended up being. So obviously next year we'll have a ton of Friday games, so it'll flip-flop.
Coach, this is one of those games. I don't know if revenge is the right word, honestly, but, chip on his shoulder might be a better way to describe it. And, because you didn't play well over there. And that was a crucial loss, as we talked about on Wednesday night. That was a crucial loss in terms of the standings and the district tournament. And, it was just crucial. But tonight, everybody showed up. Only loss, I think, and I don't know how much of a loss it is right now, is Ethan James. How is he?
Yeah, he turned it, and sometimes it's hard to tell with those. I've been around this game a long time. A lot of times I see him down here on the floor. I'm trying to look for him now. He walked in a little bit gingerly, but that's a good sign. He's actually putting some weight on it. So if he's turned it before and I didn't get a chance to ask him that, it won't be quite as bad. But we'll see how he does next couple of days, and we just got to, that's what I told our coaches, other than losing Ethan, it was a good night, so, and we'll see how he's a tough kid. Obviously, I see him standing there now. So hopefully he can keep it ice and elevated, and maybe it's a little bit better than I think. Obviously this last week, I know you'll probably talk about it, but I think that wrapped up third place for sure. Farragut's got to lose at McMinn County and lose to Bearden, which, anything can happen. So, but I'm pretty sure that secured third place.
Which is a good thing, obviously. Coach, if the tournament were to begin today, who would you be matched up against? The winner of
you said it. I think when I first sat down, it looks like it's going to be McMinn and Ray County in the 6-7 game. So we'll play the winner of that game as of tonight, based on unless something just crazy happens. I'm not smart enough, David, to look at the standings and see who else has got what to know if this team beats that team or whatever. But more than likely, I think the high percentage it'll be we locked up third. We'll play the 6-7 winner, which will be McMinn and Ray. And think about that. It's it's a tough draw because McMinn's had some injuries. I don't think they would have the record they would have in our league if they were healthy the whole year. So it's kind of tough because they're going to be healthy. When they if that's if they beat Ray County, obviously you never know what happens, but they'll be favored to beat Ray County if that's who they play. So. But, on their home floor, you saw down there the other night, on Wednesday, it's not an easy place to play. But it's a tough draw. But, again, we didn't take care of business to put us in a play-in game. So, it is what it is.
Coach, you're playing Jeremiah Stevens a lot more, and he is, he came in, I think, his first possession each half, he got a big rebound, and he's able to score. He's a big force inside, and you told me, I guess, what day was it? Tuesday, I guess, when he had 13 points that, you're going to play more, and he's getting more playing time. And he's a mismatch inside for most teams.
He is, and I'll be honest, my whole staff is wanting to play more. I'm a dummy. I got to get him in there more. Just, he's a really smart kid. He's picked up on things, a lot quicker than I would have anticipated. He's a smart kid. He's a good kid. Right when he come in the game, tonight on a free throw, he got an offensive rebound right off the bat. He's impacting the game, and obviously Hardin Valley doesn't have a ton of size, so I think he had 6 rebounds on the night. And for us, defensively, playing teams that have all guards, we don't play a ton of zones. So paranoia as a coach is he's going to be in some mismatches on the perimeter. But if he can rebound the ball like that and have an impact on the offensive end, we can live with some of that. But we've got to get him some minutes for sure.
Coach, I've talked about this before, but Luis Soria is the king of the 4-point play. 2 more tonight. That I've never seen anybody get that many in a career, and he's got like 5 or 6 or 7 this season.
Yeah, he's he got caught, I think, Tuesday against Ray County. They called he stuck his leg out. They caught him for a foul. But, yeah, he's probably drawn more fouls on 3-point shots than anybody I've ever coached. There's no doubt about it. He's just got a knack for it. It's crazy how majority of them go in when he gets fouled or when they call a foul. So it's kind of wild, really.
So, once again, you've got a 3-game week facing you next week. You have Cleveland, I believe, still here on Monday night unless something's changed. You never know with their schedule. Maybe they have to get somebody in. But that's the schedule. Cleveland on Monday. Lenore City at Lenore City on Tuesday, and then Fulton on Friday. So another 3-game week for you.
Yeah, and I think the kids enjoy having more games this time of year than practice. So, but the tough part when you do the schedule, trying to you gotta have it's a 2-way street when you do a schedule. Cleveland, didn't have a ton of dates. The Monday before Lenore City was really the only time we could fit both games in. Obviously, we didn't get to play down there. We moved Fulton from Saturday to Friday because it looked like we were going to be in a playing game to give us another day. So Coach Wright was good with that. But yeah, you asked our guys, they would much rather play than practice. So and this time of year, practicing gets a lot for coaches. It's rough. We hate, it's just, we kind of know what we're doing. Why everybody will add some wrinkles here and there and do this or that or whatever. But I think playing games. But problem is, when you start getting snow and you've already got 3 games on the schedule for the last 2 weeks each week, it doesn't leave you much room to move games, to the end of it, those last 2. So,
Coach, just your final comments on the win tonight.
Great win, great student section, good crowd. I hate that we didn't have more Friday night games. We got another home game next Friday, but great crowd, great student section. Just really proud of our team. They responded in a good way, especially on the defensive end, David. That's what obviously you've been around me 16 years now. That's what we hang our hat on and. They accepted the challenge and did what they had to do to defend at a high level, and we got to continue to do that if you're going to have a chance to advance and win in postseason, and keep this thing going. But for us, it starts on the defensive end. I thought we rebound the ball well, and offensively, I talked a lot about it. As long as we share it, move it, I haven't looked at the numbers, but we didn't have many assists down at McMinn County on Wednesday night, and I thought we shared the ball and played a little bit more unselfish tonight than we have.
Coach, a couple things before I let you go. Just some comments. I made the comment on 2 different occasions tonight that I thought the officiating was pretty good tonight, and people commented on that. And the other thing, I did something smart, Coach. The students, they wanted us to broadcast their ESPN broadcast. I made the decision. Probably not a good idea, but I'm sure they had a lot of fun doing it, whatever they were talking about.
Oh Lord, that's a little dangerous there, but yeah. I thought it was a well officiated game, and we've got a good association of officials, and they're going to miss some calls here and there. Just trying to, I thought, there was obviously I'm going to question a few calls throughout the game. That's just who I am, but yeah, I thought overall it was good. I mean, we, you don't really notice them a ton. In my opinion, I think good officials you don't really notice a lot. So,
Coach, have a good weekend, and we'll see you Monday.
Hey, thanks, David. Appreciate it. Go Cats. Go Vols at Kentucky
Wildcats,
on Saturday. Yeah.
Most definitely got to get a revenge win there. 76-39 was the final score. The Wildcats knock off the Hardin Valley Hawks. The girls unfortunately lost 64-53. Mark has completed the stats. And, Mark, if you would, why don't you run down the final scoring in the boys' game?
All right. Thank you very much, David. As you said, Wildcats victorious tonight. Final score 76-39. Looking at the scoring for Oak Ridge, they were led by Charlie Taubenheim. He had 23 points. Jarrell Jimerson added 14 for the Wildcats. Let's see. Ethan James, he had 3. Luis Soria had 8. Josh James Jr. with 7. Eli Peters finished with 6. Zion Slater, Zion Slater had 2. Justice West fouled out with 4 points. Jacob Holman off the bench had 2 points. Lemire Porter off the bench as well with 2 points. And Jeremiah Stevens came off the bench, but he got in the game early, honestly, David, and he finished the game with 5 points. Wildcats as a team shot 29 of 55 from the field. They were 21 of 33 in twos, 8 of 22 in threes, and they were 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Wildcats led at the end of the first quarter 24-10, then outscored Hardin Valley 15-9 in the second quarter to take a 39-19 lead into halftime. Coming out of halftime, they outscored Hardin Valley 20-9 in the third quarter, taking a 59-28 lead into the fourth quarter, where in the fourth quarter again the Wildcats outscored Hardin Valley 17-11 to reach a final score of 76-39. So just quickly looking at it, I mean, Hardin Valley in the 4 quarters, they scored 11 points in the fourth quarter, 10 points in the first quarter, 9 points each of the second and third quarter. So great defensive effort tonight by the Wildcats. David, earlier tonight, as you said, Lady Wildcats took a loss. 64-53. Leading scorer for Lady Wildcats was Avea Mitchell. She had 28. Janaea Pippins, sorry. I apologize for constantly butchering her name. Had 12 points, 5 points by Alani Mitchell, 4 points by Evelyn Eubanks, 2 points by both Paige Lawing and Autumn O'Donnell. Prior to the girls' game, the JV boys were victorious by 13. They won 63-50. David?
Well, let's close it out here. It's been a long week of basketball. The boys very productive. They won 3 ball games. The girls unfortunately dropped 2 out of 3. We'll have 3 more games for you next week, beginning on Monday, as I mentioned with Coach Green, against the Cleveland Blue Raiders and Lady Raiders. We'll be on the air at 6 o'clock with the girls' game. That's Monday. Then on Tuesday, the final district ball game. Wildcats traveling to Lenoir City to take on the Panthers and Lady Panthers. Then a week from tonight, the Fulton Falcons in their annual last game of the year game against the Wildcats. They'll be here at the Wildcat Arena. Appreciate Preston Fetters along with Caleb Jackson and Mark, of course, for helping us out with our broadcast today. For all the people who made this broadcast possible, this is David Clary. Until Monday,